dummy.
My boy acting like he getting drafted today, the way he taking calls.
Yeah. It's front office.
We got two.
I told you.
You might as well get ready because they finna
Front
get
office.
Jackson, the New Orleans pick, what they is? The New Orleans Saints with the 8th pick in the draft.
Nice.
Jackson Dart. Yep. Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna wait.
That's right.
They're gonna pick somebody else in the first round, or draft, or sell that pick, get some shit, get Jackson Dart in the second round.
Hey,
It's not a bad move because the Saints need a lot.
I just got off the phone with the man.
Yeah,
Man.
who the one who you got off the phone with?
I just got off the phone with the man.
The one who you got out of there because he was telling you some bullshit.
So I hate to tell you, but you ain't got no juice, nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't got no juice like that.
Young is that.
You ain't me.
Young is that.
The crazy thing is I don't want shit to go there because of the Saints.
You don't want to go. You don't want him to go to Saints.
Yeah.
Do you still have a team?
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
Shut up.
so why you don't want him to go to the Saints?
Hey,
Well, because I don't think it's best for him to go there.
Why?
I think that there's other places that's better because the Saints been ass since Drew Brees left, and even not since Drew Brees left because they was ass before that.
Okay.
They've been ass probably since the Super Bowl run after Katrina.
So who is good that doesn't have a quarterback right now?
Well, it's not about who's good; it's about who's probably the best place for him. And I think the best place for him might be like a Cleveland for real. To be honest,
For Shador?
yeah,
Who the offensive coordinator?
Stefanski.
Okay.
If
Kellen
he's
Moore.
still available when Dallas pick, does Dallas take him?
No,
He ain't gonna be available. He going at 9.
The Cowboys?
no.
No.
Cowboys be stupid,
You got Dak Prescott.
but there are no stupid.
He needs to get back away from the goddamn.
Well, I think that the reason why I say Cleveland, because they're in the same situation. Cleveland has a quarterback they're paying a lot of money to. So does Dallas. However, Dallas has a quarterback that I think has a future with them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know how much Cleveland's quarterback has a future with them. So Cleveland drafting that quarterback makes more sense, even though they're both already spending money on a quarterback. I think that Cleveland makes more sense because this quarterback has more opportunity to play because Cleveland quarterback just got hurt 2 weeks ago again.
Dak future is
And
getting their ass on vacation
but
earlier.
it makes more controversy. Like it's gonna be week 6 if Dak's not playing. Not even Dak could be playing out of this world. But if Dallas is 2-4, they're gonna blame Dak, even though he got 4,000 yards, 98 touchdowns. They're gonna blame Dak, and they're gonna want Shador to be in the game. And I don't think that's because to me, Dak hasn't played.
He hadn't
Dak
played
has
himself out of the position yet.
Yeah, he's played very well. Now, in some instances, he had some shit, but even in that case, he still played well.
Man, the second that nigga got to put a jacket on to go outside, his skills just evaporate.
Well, nigga, get home field advantage.
Who that? Dak?
Get home field advantage.
He ain't, because he going to lose every game in December.
It ain't his fault,
It
though.
ain't him, man. Your defense
It be that
completely
defense,
disappears
them
in the
niggas be
playoffs
good,
and later in
then
the season.
Michael Parsons gets no sacks.
Right.
Now, Michael Parsons, he borderline
He won a
on the
podcast.
bus.
He won a podcast in December for Christmas.
Yeah. You
Niggas,
can't,
stop being a dummies and go play football.
you
Nigga.
can't put
Leave
up
it to us.
Right.
And let him go play some football.
Right.
You can't put up them numbers and have a podcast during the season. I'm sorry.
With your enemy.
I,
Think about it, fool. With your enemy. He got a podcast with, or had a podcast with his enemy.
Yeah.
CJ
But I've been
Stroud.
thinking the destinations, though, that I'm going to
Or-
land if we don't get is that.
That sounds like some traitor shit. Ahead of time.
Whatever.
How you
Says
gonna
the
trade
nigga
a-
who was a Dolphins fan and not a Dolphins fan.
But I
Dolphins
didn't trade. I'm not a fan of nobody. That nigga trying to find somewhere to go already.
Because I got
That's the difference.
Hey, I get it. I understand.
I'm not going to watch football. I can't root for a
No,
team
you can,
that I
you
like.
can watch. I just watch football, but I don't go say that this is my new.
That's going to be my new team.
That's what I don't say.
Hey, who did we already didn't establish last week that you're never wrong.
I ain't saying I'm wrong or right. I'm just saying that that's the difference.
neither one of y'all are really never wrong.
And you are?
He got mine. Yeah, I'll say I'm wrong.
When?
Come back line and shit.
Nigga been
Come
you
back
wrong
line
right
and
now.
shit.
I might argue.
Come back being
I
wrong.
might argue with you for a minute, but
Ain't
I'll
no
come
mic.
back and say, yeah,
Ain't no mic.
I was tripping.
Ain't no mic. I think we've all said that we tripping, but whatever.
But y'all ain't never say, yeah, I was nuts last episode.
Not nuts, because you the only one who be nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
And you have literally said that on this podcast.
Yeah.
After a wild
I
podcast.
mean, you had a whole episode we had to hide.
I don't think I was nuts.
See?
Here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
Finally, it's Joe.
I'm tired.
Who the man?
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never
Laughing on
leave.
all of this.
It's episode 315. Yeah, no, 215. I'm foreseeing the future.
He's
It's
nuts.
3, motherfucker.
Wait, what is it?
He's nuts.
3.
We had a whole 300 episodes.
I was wrong.
Nuts.
You was
Episode
There you go.
315. See how they work, Hooter?
Yeah.
I was wrong.
He was wrong.
Episode 315
Wrong, guy.
from the consistent group. You know, we doing what we do, man. We recording again on Thursday. Yeah, and this thing doing what we do,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
wrong.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man, the lights is lighting, Dez is Dezing. Can't get right, his back can't get right. And see, I included you.
Come back being nuts.
Yeah. So man, we in there doing what we do. Where we at though with it? Who?
Oh, we here, man. It's Thursday. I'm happy to be recording on a Thursday. Y'all niggas late as usual. Welcome back, my boy. Welcome back.
Thank you,
But I
thank
don't
you,
have much, man. Week been a normal week. Busy week, which I appreciate because it could be the opposite and I have nothing to do, which probably would be more stressful. So I appreciate the stress. I appreciate the work. And I appreciate shit, man. It's been a week of appreciating shit that you complain about. How about you, Tom?
My nigga, yeah. Pretty cool week. Today wrapped up my
Spanish
observation. Yeah.
We got the same problem, right? Your Queros, Tado.
Nah, but it's pertaining to school, but I wrapped up my observation time and student teaching time.
Wait,
Explain
Explain
to
only
me.
went to 2 days to work for that shit.
Oh, hold on. What's that?
When you go to a school and pretty much intern as the teacher,
So what's your report card gonna look like?
nigga, I'm gonna have all A's.
You have all
What you want?
unos.
Except in Spanish.
I'm gonna have an A in Spanish.
Shit.
Probably a B in Spanish.
High school.
Just pass
You went
it.
high school, middle school, elementary. What were you?
Elementary.
Okay.
Elementary school. So wrapped that up, man. Took them some peace in them, man. It was cool. Departing party type deal.
Is that your goal, idea, elementary, or you want to go high school? You want to go college? Where you-
Elementary.
Okay.
Elementary. I don't even want to.
Why?
I don't even want to teach the grade that
You
test.
You a slam?
Well, you can paddle them. You can whoop them now.
We going back to that shit. I
Almost.
saw that, but
I'ma fight you, though. That's
there you
just
go.
me.
Y'all can have.
Nigga fight. Nigga whoop my kid. We fight.
And see, that's the beautiful thing about education. Elementary education, I should say. I ain't got to do all that. Them little niggas just be
Shit, somebody-
scared
an
off of
elementary
the
kid
fact
just-
that, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that
They don't want to
fifth
dis.
grader.
But
that-
hold on, elementary kid just slapped you.
Hey, man.
You just got slapped by elementary kid. I'm just saying.
What? I ain't gonna even laugh, Hootie, because you,
did, just
know what kind of
Damn, I don't got
you
nothing.
trash, dog. You are trash.
No, he
dog.
didn't. He just said an elementary school kid slapped you.
And that's a fact.
That was
It is a
accurate.
fact, but what else did I say about that?
That ain't got nothing to do with the statement.
That ain't the point.
You bringing up stuff that ain't got nothing to do
I
with it.
didn't say nothing else. I said what
Clearly,
I
the
said.
kid is very
Well,
capable.
I'm saying you are trash.
The kid is very capable.
Yeah, for sure. She's very capable, but you
we saw.
trash, and you know it. Why you trash?
I'm not trash. I just okay. My bad.
What's
I'm trash.
trash?
Are you right? I'm trash. I
You are
apologize.
super
See, I
trash.
admitted it. I'm trash.
That's a first.
But I'm not being trash, right? I'm just saying.
Well, that did happen, but with elementary school kids, it is easier to discipline them or even scare them a little bit because they have incentives that they don't want to lose sometimes. So,
Question: do you think that more elementary kids are getting more bolder now, to where they're less scared of you? And if you saying that, you get that kid to be like, "Nigga, no, I ain't sitting down. You sit down."
no, and if it is, that's a rare occasion, especially with like kids in the second, third grade that still fear their parents. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna come back to that too later because I got a question about that.
So you wouldn't want to do high school and the coach?
I coach high school, but I don't have to teach in high school.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That's the
You learn
only
something
thing.
every day.
What if it becomes more beneficial to do that though?
What teach in
High school and coach high school. But like, cause like most of my coaches
Did
taught at
something.
my school.
Yeah.
Right.
PE, math.
Not all of them.
I don't know why they gave the football coach math.
Definitely the high school coach though.
If
Like the head coach.
if I ever did that, it'll be because I'm in administration at that point. Like I'll be in the principal's office.
Can you coach
AP.
as a principal?
You can, but a lot of people don't do it because
Coach Carter looking at.
you can, but you don't. You know, most principals don't do it. APs do it.
Because they already making that money.
They already make the money, yeah.
You feel like you're in a time crunch?
To get back in coaching?
All of it right now. Like right now.
Mm-mm. No.
Why a time crunch? Like, what you thinking?
You're older. No offense.
Nigga, coach is coach.
Well, not that. Like as a starter, an older starter. Like most of them been doing this since they was 22, 23, 24, and an older starter. Yeah.
No.
This is actually a good age.
I mean, you still got recognition. I mean, but I understand.
You still have a 20-year career.
I'm not okay.
I understand who they're saying, but
yeah,
but I think you being on that team that won the ship.
Yeah, the man been coaching.
You know,
he just took a little pause break.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I'll definitely go back to it. I'm just waiting on the phone call with our boy Prayers that he get that position, and that's pretty much where I'm at with it right now. That's the only place I want to go.
I don't think you can go there.
Why not? Why not?
He ain't got enough experience, I guess. I don't know.
Who? To my twin?
Oh, why not? He got experience. He's been doing it for years.
I'm going off what you saying now.
I ain't say that.
Yeah, I mean, you're a new coach.
Well, I'm
sure
gonna tell you where I'm
coach?
coming from. Where I'm coming from is him having his own, not going somewhere else and doing so. Him being the head. I'm thinking about him being the head guy.
Yeah.
Him being the starter. Him.
He
It's
gotta pay
his.
dues. He don't know how to do that yet.
I think he does because
Man,
he's
no,
done
no,
it.
no,
We
no.
just not sat here and said he just did it. Right? Tell the nigga
Y'all don't remember when he was the head coach? What was the head coach of the elementary or middle school? Them nigga went 0-9 and 4.
respond.
You know what I'm talking about? Who was you coaching? You was the head coach of a football team or something. See?
I did do the elementary school.
Good and sorry.
Get the nigga.
Nigga, no wins.
He capping, number one. And number
What was y'all
two,
record?
What
was your record?
And I don't remember that, man.
I
Elementary
do.
School, though.
Well, let me tell you what it was. It was like 1-9. Y'all
You
niggas.
didn't get 410 tackles, nigga.
Sound more like 2.
Don't start that shit.
Too late.
But no,
Shit has been started.
but yeah, that was
you
my
still
week.
fouling up 3 in the last seconds.
Good question.
It just depends on who we talking about and what the game looking like and how the game is going.
That changed.
Okay.
We didn't evolve a little bit.
Okay. You might be close to being ready.
He might get his own team now.
What else? What?
Nigga nigga ready to start throwing punches at the air.
The hell?
What the fuck we saw, guys? I'm still trying to.
G-Boss wife.
Oh, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
Nigga forgot a whole person was in it.
Why you gotta let a nigga know what's happening in here?
But that shit gonna be looking nuts on camera. Go get that shit, Dan. I want to see that nigga face. I want to see Todd's face. Like, remember that time we had that gunshot and Todd got scared for real? He kept jumping.
Tomorrow. Yeah, on here. But looking forward to next week, man. By the time we come back and record again, we'll be going to the concert. Looking forward to going to see K-Dot and SZA in Atlanta. That's gonna be a time. I'm excited about that. But aside from that, man, Joe, what about your week, man?
How was your year?
Shit, my money.
Your months or your vacay or your motherfucking sabbatical.
Shit, I'd have been sick. I'd have been goddamn man. Fucked around and ate some old banana pudding. I didn't know that shit was old. That shit had me down
It
for
look
about
like
2-3
it smell
days.
old when you know. Nigga nose dead, ain't it?
God damn, boy.
Boy, that shit. But the crazy part is it was good. Cause I ain't a big sweet person.
Apparently it wasn't.
So I just kept leaving it in the refrigerator. Like, oh, I'll taste it.
So you took it out and put it back in, or
No. Courtney brought it back for me when she went to somewhere. But I just keep leaving it in the refrigerator.
How long?
Shit, about a week.
Yeah, nothing milk.
Shit, boy.
2 days max, if that.
But that shit
That shit probably had to be so mushy.
Right.
That
Soft ass vanilla wafer.
Man, that shit had me coming and going.
Okay.
I was fucked up. Went home, saw family. We talk about how old the we getting, but you gotta think about how old your older folks are getting. You know what I'm saying?
I've been thinking about that shit a lot lately too. Like
That you been, they always been grown. Them type people.
just like simple shit. Like my mom getting older, we getting older. Like it's time. Like just thinking about next stages of life.
No. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying, went home, checked on a few people. Great aunt, blood pressure was up, but then on Easter, she asking for ham. And everybody was like, fuck no.
Good job.
Mama having a conversation. I know it's hard. I get it because it is difficult. But I was having a conversation with somebody, and they was talking about how they was really struggling with their blood pressure, and they had all these issues, and the doctor messed them up and gave them some wrong medicine, and just a bunch of little stuff. As they got a big-ass box of pizza in their hand. Yeah. And I'm thinking like, damn, dog, you the problem. Damn, we be tripping. Yeah, I get it, though.
Well,
I
can talk about it. Went to the doctor about last year, blood pressure high. Went for a follow-up 30, 60 days later, blood pressure high. He was like, all right, now your blood pressure been high. Like, your mama's your mama. Your mama got high blood pressure, so maybe you just got high blood pressure. Because, you know, it goes off what you tell them, too. So be honest with your doctors. Tell them everything going on. Tell them everything
No, we ain't got no history of that.
Right.
I go in that bitch quick. Nobody's had that.
But not even that, because even though I told him that, that's what he's thinking of where it comes from. I ain't telling him, hey, I come on the podcast every Sunday.
Nigga ass stereotype. Look at this nigga boy.
I come on the podcast every Sunday. I'm drinking. I'm drinking all week. I'm doing this. I ain't telling them those parts. So hey, my mama got it, but you know what I do, doc? During the week, I work out. I'm a strong man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
You did it like that, too?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, I can see you look like you in shape, but whatever. So I went back a third time. Like, fool, I went about 3-4 times. The third time, he was like, I'm putting you on medication today. I'm like, I ain't ready for that, doc. But for my doctor, I'm glad that he had that conversation with me. Like, you know what? Before I really put you on this, I'm going to have you to get your life affairs in order, which I liked. And life affairs meaning get your health insurance in order, get your life insurance in order. Do those. Like most people don't tell you that.
You just fucked that up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like most people don't do that. Or most doctors
just fucked that up.
So you know what I also
You ain't already did that through work?
Like I already have it, but he was like, go increase it.
Go get some.
Go get some more.
Everybody got that little basic work package. Yeah, it'll play for the plants.
Because you know what? Yeah. Once I diagnose you as this, it's gonna be harder to get that. Like as hypertensive. If I diagnose you as hypertensive, it's gonna be harder for you to increase.
It's gonna be more expensive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
some real shit.
And I appreciate he was looking. I appreciate my doctor telling me that. But I also, before I went to him the last time, it didn't even take that long. Like 2 weeks before I went, I did everything right, and my blood pressure went down. He's like, I'm no longer gonna label you as this, but you need to do those things you've been doing.
And what happened after that?
What you mean?
What you did after that?
I went celebrate it.
And then what happened?
I went but it's still. I know what I need to do to kind of do it. So
I still ain't telling us what happened.
I don't remember.
When it celebrated or what happened?
It went back up. Yeah, so nigga, now you know what to do for those. Like you know what I'm saying. You know what to do,
trick
man.
the doctor.
And at the end of the day, I said all to say niggas on y'all sometimes.
That shit hard, man. It is hard. That shit hard because they make food taste so goddamn good and everything. Like you ever be eating healthy, you be on that bitch.
Ew.
Bored man, lettuce.
Ew.
My manager came over today. She was like, "Oh, you got a fruit salad. That looks so good." I'm in there.
I got a pizza salad.
Here come Lacey. Psst. You want some of this cake?
Damn, get away from me.
She do that shit every day. That nigga there, boy.
That's one. Hey, and that is
Nigga
one thing about me.
Our building, that shit is a disaster for
every
me.
day.
Somebody
boy.
gonna come around with some pizzas. Somebody got a chicken wing. They bring donuts and shit. They got the candy over there. It's like, man, god damn.
Chips in the front for you.
They got a big cookie table over there.
Yeah,
Why you got a whole cookie table assortment?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, take care of yourself, man. It's on us, it's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you do it right, hopefully it works.
I'm gonna start Monday.
But what was it? Who week is it?
I think it's
nigga took over KK right week, right?
Still my week.
Blame stop.
Some of
you started.
Some of the funniest shit, fool, was y'all was having a conversation.
Oh,
about,
you ready to go back and talk about our old days?
About barbers. Mm-hmm. And Dez chimed in.
Dez got a barber. My boy got a good old haircut over there. But go ahead.
I thought that was the silliest shit in the world.
Tell us why.
Did you see what he posted on Instagram that time?
That bowl cut?
Shit.
Your boy had big bowl cut, big self cut, and he thought it was fresh too. I did.
He pressed the button.
Like I did. This. That my boy had no fade in. He just straight line.
That boy had a fresh boot
Simpson.
camp cut.
Unfresh boot camp.
Like he fresh out the Marine.
Major pain so crazy.
Hey, don't wait and spend it now.
I see you over there.
Look, nigga.
I said, it looked like you got a fresh edge up today or yesterday.
I did that myself, thank you.
Oh look, he getting good at it. I don't know if you did that, Dad.
Can't get right.
I did that.
Nah, that look like a razor there.
Well, he put it on boss. He put it on boss.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't see how you did the one you posted.
Growth, nigga. We just talking
got
about
better.
it. Growth.
Oh, 5 years.
Oh, you must have one of them little.
It's like the
dummies
first
that
time you
time.
grill. You know, it might not go as good, and then you get better.
It take your time.
That was like there was pandemic, so it was like my pandemic photos compared to photos today. I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, that's how
You can't blame that on pandemic, but
I can't because I started in the pandemic.
I see some other pictures that you had, and I was a little. My pictures was real good. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Well,
But-
the location.
Nah, they was a little more crisper.
Location, man.
like you know how like on the TV you can turn the saturation up and shit. The crisp was on 100% on they shit. My shit was more like 92.
Just like little location.
Yeah, that nigga shit was crisp.
This location, sunlight, a lot of
Nah,
different
that
factors
nigga
play
shit.
a
I
role.
was like, damn, that nigga shit crispy like a motherfucker. I was like, okay, I see you, but
Well,
man, hey, look,
it's
they
because
look
you-
real good though. I
It's
was
because-
proud of
it's
you.
because you didn't look at yours till today.
Yeah, they would have been more crispier the day after, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
but that was my month. Glad.
That's
to-
it, nigga. You ain't got no more.
Like I said, went home. Got to go.
Nigga repeated that.
Right.
bro.
Ain't next to the same.
We was looking for something different,
Right.
right? Went home.
What's the new thing, nigga?
Blood pressure was up.
I was saying while I was at home, got to go fish with my dad. That's why I'm kind of on this fishing kick because like I love that shit.
Why we start wanting to go fishing when it get hot though?
I don't want to go when it's cold.
No, well when we went when they're hot, we didn't catch a fish.
We didn't know what we was doing.
I
though.
call mosquito bites. That's it.
We didn't know what we was doing.
We out there in the middle of August. They them fish at the bottom of that bitch.
Maybe it's 'cause we listen to Baron too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
that's
them
definitely
fish,
that. 'cause-
but no, April is the time to go because they,
April about to be over, my boy.
they trying to fuck something.
I'm telling you, I got 3 more days in
He told
April.
us yesterday. He talking about April.
April and May.
Trying to fuck something.
That's when they spawning.
Oh, now it's April and May.
Well, April, May, and June.
Oh,
Actually.
damn. That's April, May, and June. The month.
The Saints took a tackle.
I'm out. I saw that shit from Texas.
Bum time, man.
I'm out. I'm out.
But they need that, man, because they could get Jackson Dart in a second. Man, they need more players,
I'm
man.
out, dog. That man ain't finna be around too long, man. What's wrong with you, dog?
What man?
Shador ain't finna be around too long, man.
I don't care. I ain't
He
talking
ain't
about.
gonna-
That's what I'm
he
saying.
ain't
I'm not-
dropping to no second round.
So once again, I'm not saying Shador second round. I'm saying that they think they can get other people in the second round who's going to be okay for their system, like Jackson Dart, like the nigga from Louisville, and like maybe one other guy.
Shador could drop. Y'all remember when somebody was saying that he was gonna be a top 3 draft pick?
Who, Todd?
Nah,
Or
I
Star?
did.
all the time. Top
Go
3,
ahead.
top 3, top 3, top 3.
Speak on
I
it.
told him then. I don't know.
That was
I be telling.
So
My man said he told you, nigga.
he told you, nigga.
He was right. Fuck up. What you want me to say?
We still it.
Want me to argue with him? Shit.
23 minutes in.
You gotta.
Past the week. You forgot how this goes.
my bad.
I
Yeah,
think went on to something else.
damn sure did. How about your week stop?
Cooler week, quick to the point, work like a motherfucker, and then still trying to ponder over this decision only because something last minute entered into the fray. But yeah, still trying to make a decision. But I do have a deadline. We got a couple more days, nigga, and we need to make a decision by this because I done paid deposits to 2 different schools. I'm flirting with 2 different schools, and if I can do what I need to do before May 1st, I can get a lot of my money back. So. Yeah, so
Like
You talking about for like the dorm?
to enroll? Or
yeah,
deposit?
because if you don't if you don't and then you pick that school, your ass ain't got nowhere to stay and shit. Yeah,
you're right.
So you had to do enrollment deposit, dorm, orientation fee, all that little stupid shit that they hit you with.
Them niggas getting their money, boy.
Yeah, but they gonna give me my money back. Now the other place probably
Somebody
not.
gonna give me my shit.
They probably won't give me my money back. You know how that shit go. You know, dealing with it. But you know,
We'll give you a credit.
yeah,
In case you want to
just in case you want to come back, goddamn.
When you come down here,
We'll give you a
stay
plate
free.
at the tailgate. Yeah, bitch, y'all want to. Y'all trash doing y'all people like that. But no, it's a cool week, and it's been cool because it's been. I mean, we talk all the time, but it's forcing us to talk in a different manner. You know what I mean? And make her like talk as an adult. Nigga, I don't want to hear that. No. You can't give me that answer. You got to give me an adult version of the answer. But it also made me realize that I'm finna tell her a little bit. But we was having a conversation
a little bit
about something, and it's like, damn, bro, these kids, dog, like,
they don't be doing shit.
no, they're warped because of
What you did?
how they live.
Yeah.
So she was saying, like, I don't know if I want to go to such and such because the dorms is such and such, and
I don't know what you wanna pay for.
And I kind of the lifestyle that I already live is just like, nigga, lifestyle. Nigga, this my lifestyle, nigga. This is my lifestyle. Okay, you were gonna go back there to that twin bed and figure out your lifestyle. God damn it, like
Fool, you fuck around and tell them, hey, you know what you could do? Your lifestyle. You stay home and here, which is going to cost me less money, and you drive to Montgomery, 30 minutes away. Mm-hmm. Oh no, that ain't my lifestyle. All right.
Yep. So, but in all, it's cool. We coming. We got something that I don't know. We gonna put it together, man, and let it come out. But it's been exciting, man. Like I
It'll
said,
work how it should.
yeah, it's been exciting. You know, putting it together.
Y'all remember Warren's talk going to college?
Yeah, I can't never
Oh,
forget that shit. Yeah.
He got another story. I'm gonna let him tell. I'm gonna bring him back here once he comes back and let him tell his story. He got another story.
What you mean about his?
When he went to college, remember he went to college. We was in the pandemic.
It was something we told him?
He was in New Orleans. It's just the game we gave him.
Oh, but
That was at your house though, wasn't it?
No, we was in New Orleans at an Airbnb. I remember we was virtual.
yeah. We did it on the pod.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying, so his version of it is speaking to something we talked about.
No, he got a new story now, and that's just the story of how kids' life may change over the last 4 or 5 years, or in 4 or 5 years, to a new story. He has a new story now, so now it's different, and I'll let him tell it.
And
I
that's,
want him to come in and
I
tell
just
it.
was trying to see the angle you was coming at. Yeah, man, that should be like. And that's what I was saying, like. Especially like at that age, nigga, how you feel at 18? You ain't finna feel like that at
Hell no.
23.
21?
Yeah, that shit gone.
He 21, 22. So
Yeah, that shit big change. I get it. Like I told y'all, when we was talking about, nigga, you can't wear no collar shirt. Nigga, I can't wait to put them bitches on. And I button it up to the tippy top.
you gotta look like me right now.
Yeah.
Big salt, and it's the soft
but-
version. Nigga learn the versions too. I've been going looking at Express for the soft version. That bitch airy, and I feel cool under here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a
You
hell
got
of a
the sport version
Polo shirt.
with the little dry, little material stuff in.
Yeah. Did y'all see the Delta flight? Another Delta flight caught fire in Orlando. One of the engines caught fire. They had to go out the emergency chute. I don't know what the fuck going on with these planes. I know we said, like, by now there's been some more incidents. We might need to check their record and see has it surpassed the shit yet. But another flight didn't caught fire.
No, it's the we get to see it now. I'm just bullshit.
I mean, that's what it was when we looked it up. But shit, most shit didn't happen.
It's happening a lot, and it's happening more often. So I mean, but what happened with that? Because I ain't see it and see the details of it.
They
just-
didn't
it
say.
caught fire.
I guess the engine combusted, and then the manifold
Combusted.
and the compressor wasn't pumping out. What the fuck you out, nigga? This shit
don't
caught on
know.
fire. God
Like I
damn.
didn't know it.
The carburetor. Hey,
No, not that.
That nigga wanted. I don't know.
I ain't know if it hit something.
Let me
broke
show you something. That nigga
I ain't
fired
know if
Marshall
it-
Bill so
I ain't know if
crazy.
it crashed. I ain't know what it did.
Oh no, that bitch just caught on
That's what
fire.
I'm saying. I ain't know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit been bumping into each other.
Yeah, nah, that's
hey.
Are you on red alert yet? Are you nervous?
true. No, I'm getting right on an airplane if I need to. I'm sorry.
I've never not been on red alert, so my alert hasn't changed. I will get on one. I don't, and I'll probably be scared as shit if I do.
But I will say the last time when I got on, I normally don't even think about those. I mean, you'll think about it, but the last time I was like,
I've always thought about it.
oh, boy, what the fuck is that?
yeah.
I've always
Man,
Like, can I get this last text message off before we got there?
Man,
you got the Wi-Fi.
In his eye.
You got the Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna see y'all something wild, goddamn.
Not if you flying out the factory, you can't text it. You
I'm
ain't got the
telling you,
Wi-Fi.
bitch might not work on the plane. Shit in airplane mode or something. But yeah, we saw that, and so I thought I'd bring that up. But in lieu of the times, I saw this article by Black Millionaire that said that there's no state in the United States where a 40-hour minimum wage work week is enough to afford a 2-bedroom apartment.
Facts.
So there's no state around where you can get the minimum wage and even be able to afford now a 2-bedroom apartment.
I saw that.
We talk a lot about money, the finances. We've been talking about inflation. We've been talking about how much and expensive everything costs. Also, around this article, it said that rent in Birmingham is on the list of one of the least affordables in the country.
Damn.
So
I thought it was one of the most.
you would think
not
that.
not in the city of Birmingham.
Hell no, downtown.
Hold
No.
up. It's cheap, but the pay cheaper.
I don't know what we do. I don't know, like some of these things that you're seeing and stuff. I just don't know how normal, everyday working people can afford it.
Not even that. Like when you really think about it, like people with decent salaries have second jobs or second works or second sources of income because it seems like all life is hard right now, man.
Yeah,
You gotta have a.
that's what I'm saying. So when you read shit like this, it's like it's only gonna get worse.
You got 2 minimum wage paying jobs. You probably still hard for you to get one apartment. Or one
Yeah,
bedroom.
people be like, man, why you go to work so much, nigga?
Shit.
Do you
You
know how
wanna be
much-
outside?
Shit high. That's
Where
why.
you want to sleep at?
You know
Right.
what Jordan just made me pay for this goddamn week?
You heard her lifestyle.
Yeah, I gotta maintain that shit.
Right.
I'm making it real hard for the next nigga. Nigga.
As you should.
Right.
So I had a 2-bedroom apartment like in my 20s, and that shit was like 630 or some shit.
Yeah,
Rich nigga shit.
Hell no.
but we talk about that like I said the first apartment that I had by myself for real, that shit was like $540.
Yeah,
Live, I had oceanfront property. Remember, I had a balcony
I was
that
in-
overlooked the ocean.
I was in a dungeon. Remember next to J Baby.
you know, I had to show you niggas how to live a little bit.
I was downtown though. Like so downtown at that age, that's what you know.
My first apartment was $250 a month.
Oh yeah,
Shit,
I can
boy.
imagine.
Yes.
I know what that
nigga ain't have a bathroom,
City
did he?
survivor, boy.
Nigga had to go outside to the outhouse.
Community park shower.
Real, nigga.
God.
Shit,
Showered at the pool.
$250. That nigga had a room in that bitch. Goddamn.
We have soap at the pool.
Shit.
Broken my shit and sold Clorox, toothpaste.
God damn, that nigga.
Yeah, that's what they needed.
$250?
Yeah.
That nigga $250. That nigga was,
about right.
that nigga was at the county jail. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I feel like they charge you too much. The projects usually be about like
$5 and $10 a month.
$10, $12.
118.
You know, in Alabama, I grew up and found out that my realtor service was Tutwiler Realty. Nigga.
Yeah, they was setting you up.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
see
he
what
already
happened,
used to
yeah.
it. Do y'all ever look at shit and be like, man, like how the fuck people afford stuff? Like look at it and just be like, damn, who the fuck afford this?
yeah.
Or they at the same spot that you at, and you like, damn, what these niggas doing?
I do it, fool, but I always be thinking like simple shit like, nigga, I got to do something different to get a Ferrari. I don't know what it is, but I want a Ferrari, but I know I got to
Yeah.
do something
See,
different.
that shit
You
be
can't
like-
go to work every single day, like at a job, and get a Ferrari. You got to do something else.
Oh, yeah, I said that.
Oh no, no,
See,
nigga,
when
you
I
not
see
getting
that-
a Ferrari.
Oh, a Ferrari?
Right?
You
You
got a
got yeah, you got a business or
got coke.
investments or something to do that. Yeah,
He definitely moved away. He the weight man right now. He-
Damn,
So I think about it. I saw a nigga. I was driving to work, sitting in traffic. Nigga beside me, old nigga sitting cool in a nice little Ferrari with the top open, and it could come down. He just chilling, looking like he going to breakfast or something. I'm going to work.
You going to work? Look, he over there, peasant. Look at that. Looking at your ass.
Right, but I want it before I'm that old. And not saying that it's ever too old. to
So you
get it.
want a Ferrari? You want some shit like that?
I want the
not
lifestyle
go
I
fast.
have. Yeah, nigga, I want to cruise in a Ferrari if I get it. But I do want something very, very expensive at an age where I'm just not old. But if I'm old when I get it, I'm cool. But I do want to have it at some point.
Get you a
yeah.
Rolls Royce to cruise.
Who? That's a great goal, but like people gonna say, oh yeah, that's age appropriate.
I mean, I don't. That's why I said I don't care about the age when I
You
get
think
it.
you think
I
a
want
nigga will say a Ferrari is age appropriate?
I would.
For
For
somebody
50
40,
For, well, not 40. I'm thinking like this nigga was
all
about 62.
kids out, everything
He was
gone.
divorced.
I want it when I'm 47.
Well, y'all nigga,
Or- I want
that's
it
some
early.
shit. Age appropriate, nigga.
I feel like at
Corvette
40.
maybe, but a Ferrari, nigga. Then you gonna say that, nigga? That's
now you gonna wonder what that nigga do.
oh, okay. I'm just saying the way y'all. Oh yeah, that's age appropriate. Like
Yeah.
everybody 50 to 60
Yeah.
get a Ferrari or something.
I want it now.
Black
No,
folks
no.
age
Well,
appropriate
the way the
is
shit look
Cadillac,
like, I'ma
motherfucker.
probably be in a Saturn, motherfucker. The way shit going,
Right.
and I'm gonna have to be okay with that shit.
Sebring, nigga.
Cadillac. That's age appropriate for black people. That's a stereotypical black person, old folk car.
And I didn't mean
Nah,
Ferrari.
not no
I
more.
didn't mean
Unless it's
Fer-
an Escalade.
Well, Ferrari just was a word. Like, nigga, I just want whatever I want.
Well,
at
that
age,
word
that's
meant
cool.
something,
I
Huda.
know.
He literally asked you, like, you actually want a
He
Ferrari?
repeated that shit.
Probably. It could be a Ferrari. It could be a. It could
So
be
you
a,
wasn't wrong just then?
I wasn't wrong because I didn't mean it like that, man. Like, let me explain, fool.
Number
Like,
one.
Like, listen, it could have been a Ferrari. It could be a Lamborghini. It could be a Rolls Royce. It could be a drop top, whatever. Like, I just a Porsche. It could be. It just was a symbol, nigga. It wasn't a specific Ferrari.
Yeah, but
like,
he asked you, did you want a Ferrari?
who's supposed? You gonna say no? Yeah, nigga, I want a Ferrari. I also want this. I also want this. I also
Know what
want
that
this.
mean?
Okay.
He ain't starting that.
I want all of them.
He ain't starting that program to help the people. What they do?
Them niggas gonna have to wait.
They had him out of Ferrari.
Them niggas gotta wait.
But we gonna blame it on the billionaires, though. I nigga finna have big Ferrari while he honk at them. Honk.
It's nothing wrong with wanting it all, man.
No, man, have what you want. I ain't really tripping. Like, you should want and desire
Good things.
certain things. Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about gas now?
Whew. But I ain't gonna drive it that much.
But about to say that bitch need to. I hope it ain't an everyday car.
Right, it's gonna be
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
breakfast on the
Start
Thursday
somewhere.
morning.
That's what niggas fuck up at. Yeah.
Hey, when niggas hit 50, niggas gotta get something. Everybody in the clique gotta follow that same shit. How about that? We gotta be a clique, bro. We gotta get some shit, bro.
Hey, Dez, I'm back. Okay.
What that mean? Tell him what that mean. He can be quiet. He can shut the hell up with that.
You did good. You did good. But yeah,
Y'all stand in. Go my boy stand in.
That nigga said, hey, look.
Hey, I'm back.
Time is up.
You know how in basketball you got certain shots, nigga. 2 shots, nigga. That's all you get.
Layups, nigga.
Yeah, you don't get 20 today.
Anthony the fuck out there,
Lay it
man.
up, my boy. Box out.
Damn, man.
you did good though. I ain't gonna hold you. You did good, but yeah.
Outlive Michael Jackson, nigga.
Man,
What else you done heard that we didn't talk shit about you? So
You
we
know
can
the
talk
little
shit.
inside jokes, but they still gonna be an inside joke.
Cause
So
you like last week you were like, shit, y'all niggas lucky. I got some shit for y'all. I'm just trying to make sure.
yeah, I probably forgot half that shit.
That's how I usually be by the time you get back. I'm gonna get these niggas. You
Nigga,
forget.
really a guest. Nigga, you're a guest this week.
Special episode.
Off and down.
So stupid. We've been talking about this Mount Rushmore stuff, and we keep seeing different lists, but now they got one. The Shade Room posted the Mount Rushmore of 90s sitcoms. They had The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, Living Single, and Jamie Foxx.
Is this black sitcoms?
I mean, in the 90s, I would probably think
All sitcoms.
most
But I don't-
sitcoms
Most
that
of
we
the
would talk
90s,
about
yeah.
would probably be black, unless you
Well,
gonna
what you
put
got? You got
Seinfeld or
Seinfeld.
something like
Seinfeld.
yeah, but which was a great show, but a
got
lot of
Tim the
niggas
Two-Man
niggas
Taylor.
won't
I
watch
didn't
it.
watch Seinfeld.
There you go.
I
Nigga
didn't
want
either.
Home
I never
Improvement on that
I
bitch,
didn't
don't
watch
he?
Seinfeld.
I watch Home Improvement way more than probably all of them, but I ain't never watched Seinfeld though.
Seinfeld was one of the best.
It was good.
sitcoms.
I mean,
heard
but
all the time.
it wasn't. It's a certain kind of comedy, but it's good. I'm not shitting on Seinfeld. It's one of the top shows there ever be. But I mean, it's your list. Hell, whatever you want.
It wasn't for me, but I mean, majority of people will put Friends in there.
Well, do y'all have
you?
do y'all have
Hell
a
no.
problem with the list that they created before we go to ours?
No,
Say it again.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin,
Living Single.
Living Single, and Jamie Foxx.
If I have any questionables, it might be Living Single.
Living Single was pretty good.
It was,
Oh,
but
Overton.
But if I had to substitute any for something
I can see
else,
that.
it'd be that.
So
But,
what would you put in place of it?
What did I watch the most, nigga? Like honestly, I would probably throw some diversity in that bitch, nigga. I watched Sanford and Son. I watched Mama's Family.
That one in the 90s. He said the 90s.
I watched It was in the 90s, nigga. That's
Sanford
when
and Son?
That was in the
Well,
70s.
well, when I watched it, it was in the 90s. But Mama's Family, like shit like that. Mama's Family, Tim the Two-Man Taylor,
That shit was damn near in black and white. Guys.
the Wayne's brothers possibly. But you know,
Oh
shit. Like
shit.
that.
Yeah, that's a solid ass list. But Rock was I used to love Rock.
It was. I like rock. It
I
was
used to
long
love
enough.
Rock.
It was,
But
it was
I can't put it over Living Single or the other one. I can't.
I ain't know it said.
I'm putting Cosby Show in different world. I'm combining this one. Martin, Girlfriends, and Fresh Prince.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriends is on.
Nigga, you didn't name it on your motherfucking list.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I said that was my honorable.
No, I said on your list, nigga. Ain't no honorable mention amongst Mount Rushmore.
Alright,
Tell him again. Tell him.
Prince.
Hey, that's it, Dez. Yeah, can't get right back.
So you mentioned Girlfriend?
No, he ain't mentioned that shit.
I didn't hear you say that.
I forgot
Can't get
about
right.
A
Said, but that's
Different
a
World.
horrible list. That nigga not once said nothing about no damn
That's a
girlfriend.
fucking lie. I said that shit my honorable mention. Girlfriends, nigga.
Different World for sure.
Different world was true.
Yeah, shit was
Cosby
true.
Show. That's
Yeah,
mean, I
but
just
don't
put
think
them both
they it in-
together.
I don't- Did they? Yeah, it was.
He
Like,
only made
90s,
Different
yeah.
World to get Lisa Bonet out of there.
Yeah. Okay.
So any other diversity TV shows y'all watch other than just nigga shit?
Seinfeld. What was the one with the football coach?
Oh, in Minnesota or some shit?
I know.
Minnesota State.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. That
God
shit was
damn it.
hard.
I know what you're talking about too. but I
Saved
can't
by the
think of
Bell.
That nigga was
Y'all
good
keep
at
it.
talking.
Saved by the
I got
Bell
you.
was hard. Saved by the Bell was
Saved by the
hard.
Bell.
Screech and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Saved by the Bell, extra hard.
Yeah.
Did they say Family Matters?
Family Matters?
Family Matters.
Family
Steve
Matters,
Urkel. Nigga,
yeah.
Steve Urkel probably the hardest out of all these.
Uh-huh.
Steve and Stephon.
Yeah.
Coach. That was what it was called.
Yeah, Coach.
Yeah.
I might pick Steve Urkel over different. What was the one I said we can block out? That was
Living
the
Single.
Living Single. I might pick Steve Urkel over Living Single. Me personally,
Rock was good.
it was decent.
I
It was
love
cool.
rock.
Nigga, Rock was too extra.
The reason why I like rock so much
Rock
is
was so
because
extra.
Oh, well, you said diversity.
It was a lot of
Married with children. Did we say that?
Oh.
L Bundy was.
And them
on
6 touchdowns he had?
He had 410 tackles. Nigga.
Yeah.
My boy,
Polk High School.
my boy showed us how to live life. Sit on the couch, stick your hand in your pants, and watch TV.
My boy never wanted.
Yeah.
Al, come upstairs.
Hey,
Hated peg.
Hey.
For what?
Big had weak ass crusher. Nigga.
hey, the craziest thing about that
Her hair was
though,
too heavy.
Peg was fine.
She was. But that man showed you earlier. That shit don't be better.
Yeah, that nigga.
He was the first one to tell
Sick of
you.
that shit.
He was the first one to tell
Y'all,
you.
y'all watch Roxanne?
Yeah.
Roxanne.
Was it
No,
Roxanne
I've
or
never
Rose?
heard- I've
Was it
never
Roxanne
heard
or
of
Roseanne? That nigga said
Roseanne. My
Roxanne.
bad. Roseanne.
I watched Roseanne.
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr, but she
Nigga said Roxanne.
Right. You don't have to put on the red light.
Cheers was good. They ain't on my
Boo.
mount.
That shit up there with MASH for me. Cheers and MASH, the worst. I turn the TV on when they come on.
Malcolm and Eddie.
I don't even know what that is.
That was short lived.
I remember that. That was
That was good though.
the little dude who Eddie went.
Oh,
Eddie Griffin.
Andy Griffin was fire.
Everybody hates Chris,
Huh?
nigga.
Andy Griffin was fire.
Everybody hate Chris
Andy?
190.
That was
The Andy Griffin
2000s.
show.
Oh, yeah, we
You don't
call
remember?
him back to
You don't remember the Andy Griffin show?
Yeah, but that was like the 60s. So
I just remember watching it when I watched it in the 90s as a kid with my pops. I'm thinking about shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Todd was talking about at the top. We was talking about kids and the slap and everything. How far? Well, what is too far for kids to go? Like, let's just say, like you disciplining your kid or you chastising them or you talking to them, trying to get them right and stuff, and they just cuss you out. You know, at like some point, like, I guess what I'm trying, I don't really necessarily have a question. What I'm trying to figure out is like, you know, parenting is that illusion. Like, you got to make them feel like you crazy. But if your child really went like, nigga, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, man.
What,
I don't know, fool.
what you do?
I don't know. I can't. I don't
Because you either gotta turn up and do something crazy to prove a point, or you gotta stand down.
I'll probably be a bad parent. Cause I'll probably stop talking to that fucking kid. I'm for real, fool. Like, all right, bye, bitch. Fuck out my life. Because
Open
I
the
never
door.
dealt with that, fool. I ain't never dealt with that with my kids. So, like, to deal with that, like, all right, gotcha. You ain't hearing from me. No
Tired of hearing that shit. Fuck you.
All right, gotcha.
All right.
Go hear from somewhere else.
Pick on the door. Yeah, open it.
Bye, kid.
And you'll be okay.
I don't know.
I mean, for a couple of
Let's say
hours, I think.
17-year-old kid, son, woman, you okay with them walking out the door?
It's hard for me. Yeah, if you're gonna be disrespectful like that, fool,
Okay.
like, cause I'm big on respect. I'm huge on respect.
Yeah.
Fool. So if once you get disrespectful, and I've never disrespected my kids, so for them to do that to me,
But-
bye.
What about for people who say that, like, okay, yes, they're disrespectful, but what about the whole adolescence? What about the whole not developed yet, acting off impulse, probably don't mean it as they walking out the door?
I ain't buying it because I ain't never did it to my parents.
See, that's the thing.
17, like you should have lowered the number because 17, like you can kind of go get it on your own.
No, not really, because they still in a swing
still-
age. That actually is a very important age.
Who do you went to college at 17, right?
Yeah,
That's hooted, but most people don't.
yeah.
I can't lie.
I'll let you go for a couple of hours, and
I'm thinking,
and as soon as you ask to come back,
let's put it in
Come on.
sports context, right? You in inner city New Orleans, you in inner city Birmingham. You know that the little kid that just cussed you out. You know what happens if you kick him off the team and let him go run his way. You know, sometimes coaches let him back.
Well, coaches,
Sometimes-
coaches is cool, but like parents feel like I don't know.
I think parents is big. I'm
know.
using
I'm-
coaching
well,
to
I'm
transition to.
Well, I'm speaking from those inner city New Orleans places. Like, not many of my friends or my peers or the people I knew did that to their parents. And the ones that did, their parents probably like, "Fuck you, get out my house."
I believe it.
That's all.
But I'm just saying,
but I don't know.
you know what come with that.
I don't think I can
I think at that
go
point,
that extreme. It's like, get out of my motherfucking house, like that. Like, I run up on them. Like, my son, for instance, I run up on him like, man, who the like we'll have to go at it before I just say get out. Like, I don't think
that's too easy.
Well, listen, like,
that's
stop.
too easy. No.
Listen, I didn't see. Okay, so I've experienced this past week that's happened, and the kid swung on him. Then what?
What you mean? Then what?
The nigga, then what? What you mean?
Oh, you can handle
We
that.
fight.
At that
What the
point.
fuck you mean?
And then what?
You don't hand them. You give them that little.
Yeah, you let them know.
And
Like,
then what?
nigga, ain't nothing you can do with me in this hole.
And then what? When he still, what if he beat your ass?
Nah, that's different.
It just take one now. He gets you with the lucky.
He beat your ass.
That's it. You gotta move out.
What if he beat your ass?
That's true. But look, nah, bro.
Get your ass with the lucky
you just
punch.
said.
Now you get out, nigga.
Get out my that was a good
You ain't
one.
gonna
Get out my room.
You're not gonna hand your kid up. You're just not gonna do it. If anything, I grab him and yoke his ass. And let him know
No.
there's nothing he can do.
See. That's why I was about to say that's too easy because the son, yes, nigga, we finna nigga. You think you? Right. You styling on me now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we finna rumble. Like, you ready? Okay,
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah, you got to.
But
example.
that's too easy.
So you saying daughters?
Yeah, nigga, what
Okay.
you doing then? Tough guy.
See,
You gonna and then are you gonna put her out because
I'm not gonna put my
What
daughter
happens?
out because at the end of the day, that's still my
Okay.
motherfucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? But like, shit.
that nigga?
I'm not gonna hesitate. I ain't even lying to you.
So you ain't gonna let him back?
I don't deal with disrespect.
I'm
I don't deal with disrespect either.
I'm
but that's
calling cap on the daughter.
Who me?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, call it.
Tell her mama. Let her mama beat her up.
But no,
Mama might be like,
Ass to fight on.
I know how you feel. I used to do that shit to that nigga too. Y'all can go together.
I'm for real. I ain't,
Like,
I ain't
I
big on
don't. I
disrespect,
feel
fool.
you, Hootie.
I'm
I
not.
don't tolerate disrespectful kids, and I don't like disrespectful kids. I don't. But at the end of the day, they're still your kid. I ain't gonna just throw my
Daughter, it could be hormones.
17, right?
It could be they had a bad day, so they just gotta go. Okay.
Well, I ain't putting my kid out. I'm sorry, I ain't putting my daughter out in the streets for none of that shit ain't gonna happen. Like,
But-
we gonna discuss it. We gonna get to the bottom of it because you obviously lost your motherfucking mind for talking to me crazy like that.
Well, I think before that, a lot of stuff went wrong.
Right, and it's
Before
probably
that.
gonna go wrong after that too.
Not necessarily.
I don't think a good straight A student kid one day come home and say, "Fuck you, bitch."
Probably not. But the scenario I was painting, you chastising them about something. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe the coach or the principal was on them. They might be getting bullied or dealing with some pressure from school, and then here you come fucking with them about something.
You're wrong.
Legitimately.
You're wrong. Personal experience, nigga. I had straight A, but I did what I wanted to do, nigga.
I knew you was the asshole.
Well, you know, dads just don't want to listen to no goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? He one of them
Yeah,
niggas
you
that
talk
like,
that nigga now at 30
Yeah,
plus,
yeah,
he
yeah.
don't listen to you.
Nigga told his mama, "Nah, I got an A, bitch."
Nigga, at 8 years old, nigga, I grabbed the belt when she tried to swing it on me one time. She went to her room, put her head in a ponytail, put her tennis shoes on, took the earrings off, and came
Oh, she
back
got
up.
ready for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got my
it was
ass
time.
beat.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you couldn't take a whipping from your mama.
I was 8, bro. I was tired of that.
I don't care.
No boy say
tired
he sounded like it too.
Right.
Mama, you can hear the tide in his voice.
Mama
goddamn.
beating his
Man,
ass.
if you don't take, if you
I
don't
ain't
take,
taking no more of these ass whippings from you, mama.
if you don't take them couple of licks and take your ass to bed,
And maybe I'm being selfish because I don't know. I never whooped my kids, and I ain't never had a bad disagreement with them. So
Yeah.
I'm speaking from that standpoint.
And I know
don't-
you won't put
don't-
out. So
I mean,
I ain't listening to you.
In my head,
that's easy to do.
It's one of those things that you gotta. It's in the moment.
Yeah.
What the
fuck you just said to me, nigga?
That shit hit
Yeah.
different with
that's why you less of a man, nigga. You ain't that good. My mama don't even really like you.
Fuck you and your mama.
You should write a book, Hootie, because your
that
memory,
away.
like you made a story just then. You should write a book.
I watch TV.
My mama, my mama put me out one time for changing the channel from the Oprah Winfrey show.
Doper.
That's that. She watching TV and you just come in and change it?
Well, she went to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, nigga.
Oh, you finna get, come on.
You better go to your room or something.
Nigga, you couldn't even change the
she
channel
put
when
you
them nigga
out.
was asleep.
Go to that back.
Watching that. Nigga, you was asleep.
I'm listening.
I'm resting my eyes here. Then.
What's the worst you done got a whooping for some shit? The worst shit you never did to get a whooping for some shit.
The worst shit I did, we ain't get a whipping for.
I told y'all I had to smoke some
cigarettes,
cigarettes, nigga. That shit, that was worse than a whooping, I think.
Who?
The worst shit I got a whipping for. The shit I got a whipping for wasn't for any good reasons. My mama just was mad or some shit. I don't know. I was a good kid.
When you say the worst, like you did the worst, or like
you did the worst and your mama tore your ass up about this shit.
I never did nothing crazy for real, fool.
She just bad.
I
hate your motherfucking ass. She just looked at who they. I hate you.
Like
Damn.
when I think, like I say, when I think about the worst shit we did, I ain't get in trouble for.
Nigga
Like
said he was a
nigga,
good kid.
the nigga taking the car,
Lying
or
ass
nigga cut school, go to the house, drank the liquor
I
off their ball.
never took the car. I always thought that was some TV shit.
Nigga, we took the car. We cut school, went home, had liquor. Me and my homeboy who played receiver at LSU, and we were so stupid. You know what we did? You don't try to cover your tracks, nigga. We left a glass of liquor on the fucking countertop.
Yeah, kid, that's kid brain.
shit, right.
Kid do some
Nigga just
crazy
left the
shit.
liquor right there.
And them nigga be thinking they playing so trill. Like, bitch, this shit so stupid.
You left the window cracked so you get back in there.
So I don't know, man. But I ain't get a whipping in a long time, man. I probably ain't got a whipping since I was like 8, 9, 10, some shit. I was young.
Yeah,
I ain't-
somewhere around there.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember the worst one.
I remember mine, fool. And it was
Was
stupid.
it that iron?
Yeah, the high iron shit. That shit was stupid.
I remember your shit.
Know what I'm saying? That shit was stupid, though. Like, I missed the bus and then got smart because she had to leave her job.
I remember I got hit
So-
with the
Whooped
pool.
your ass too. I'm sick of
I'm saying,
you.
that shit
I
was
remember I
stupid.
got hit with the pool stick, but I don't remember what it was for.
But Todd, when you have
I don't
been
remember
back
what it
at
was
the
for.
house by the time she got off, like on a normal day.
What you mean? Back at the house?
I mean, you probably got out of school
He
around
told her he
2:30.
missed the bus. Now.
No, she had to come and get me to take me to school because I missed the bus going to school.
Yeah, why you just ain't stay at home?
Nigga, my mama ain't want me to stay at home. Nigga, I was too young to stay at home by myself.
She was going to work.
You too young to know that. Kid brain.
If
Let me tell my
that's the
mama.
case, when I called her and told her, she could have just left me there. Nigga said no. Get
No,
your money.
no. Kid brain don't think I'ma just stay here.
Yeah,
Look,
she ain't
I
gonna
got
know.
out the bus. Nigga scared as
Let me
shit.
call my
Listen,
mama,
goddamn.
yeah.
Damn, I done missed the bus.
Nigga gonna call the house later on. He was not at school today. Why the fuck you went at school today?
Todd probably called so.
I got a question.
Mama,
back,
I missed the bus.
Back then, did they even call y'all?
No.
No,
they
hell
didn't,
no.
Todd.
Yes, they did.
Man, they especially when you was young, they still had them phones that.
I see what you did now. You got one good one. There you go. I see what you did. But no, seriously though, they called your house when you didn't show up for school.
That ain't start for me until like high school. To be honest with you,
They ain't never called my house for school. Missing school.
Todd said they were doing it in elementary.
No, they did that shit. No, nigga, I wasn't catching the bus by myself in no elementary school. Oh,
huh? I was
That's
walking to school.
So, nigga, what age was you?
this was in middle school,
guys.
like 7th, 8th grade.
you,
This was senior.
It was 8th grade. Goddamn.
Oh
you,
yeah,
you couldn't stay home by yourself in the 8th grade.
Sounds about
Yeah,
right. It
I mean,
tracks.
don't get mad, Todd. You did this.
No, dog, I could not stay at home by myself in 8th grade.
You was a teenager.
Oh, it was you.
Nigga, I'm cooking for
It was you. Don't touch the stove. Don't unlock the door.
Hell
She
no.
made Todd go in one room when he got home.
nigga 8th grade. I'm making hamburger helper and everything.
Well, good for you. Your folks.
Y'all was ever punished. You can't watch TV. Nigga be at home watching TV all
Then
day.
come home, she feel the back of that hole hot as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Dumb as hell.
my mama was a little nuts because
I think
she
all
used to
our
take the
mamas was.
controllers from like my video games. She'd take them, put them in her purse, and go to work with them.
I watched
Man,
TV.
but I know a little kid will push the game and just watch the gameplay.
That was just that was.
Ooh, I'm gonna learn to do that move
At
when I
that
get
time
my
it was
controller.
Tecmo Bowl though. Nigga just watching the intro to Tecmo Bowl.
Oh yeah, no, you can't do that with that. I'm talking about you got to be like Sega.
Hey man, let's not let Todd get off with this though. So,
Get on with what?
so how
I
old?
got a whooping. Yeah,
Nigga 14 couldn't stay at home by himself. But what's crazy is 2 days later he had a baby. Ain't that some shit?
You stay home then.
Nigga couldn't stay at home by himself where he could fuck.
I couldn't stay at home by myself, dog.
Oh, I guess you won by yourself, right?
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Damn, Todd.
We see.
I'm sorry.
We
My
get-
mama cared about me and my education. I'm sorry. She didn't want me to stay at home or not go to school.
Nah,
She wanted me to be at school.
All of our parents
Sorry.
did, but you just
I'm
told
sorry
on
you didn't
I
get
nigga
a
try to
whoop.
say
You
y'all,
told on yourself.
y'all folks didn't care about y'all.
I
motherfuckers.
just
Yeah,
I
I'm
never
sorry.
told on myself is all.
14.
My mama had to find out.
14 is kind of old, Todd. Real old.
Nigga, you a grown man.
14
You had a
in-
mustache, nigga.
14?
How old you was when you had the baby?
15.
No, I know. 14 and a half.
Nah, I was
That next
16
fall.
going on 17 man, when I had Jay.
Nah, don't try to put 17 in that.
16 going on 17. dude.
I hate when people say that. If you 16, what other numbers you going on?
My birthday was close. Does that help you?
No, nigga,
No.
you was
Shit,
16.
You was right. You nigga
Okay,
16.
so when he came out of the womb, he was 16.
No, you was
I mean, I was 16.
A grown man.
I was 16 when he
You
came
know
out
what?
of the womb.
You know
was
what?
16.
She probably shouldn't have let you.
Hell no,
God
she did a good
damn,
job of
dog.
making sure you went to school. He needed that shit.
Damn, Tuck. Who? I got a study for you.
What we studied.
It kind of go back to kind of what we were talking about, but the study says working over 11 hours a day makes you 2.5 times more likely to deal with major depression compared to those who work 7 to 8 hours a day.
I'm a depressed ass nigga, dog.
Shit,
At
I
work,
want to be more depressed.
Yeah, work. I normally work about 9 hours, depending on if they got overtime. Not if they got overtime, definitely 9.5, 10 hours.
But then you go home and edit,
and I
you-
work, so that's another 2-3 hours.
I
Like
don't think that counts.
I think you wrong because that's still
Nah,
work.
that's
nigga.
work.
I got paid to do it, and I felt like I had to get it done. So that shit was work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I like it, but it was work.
Well, you created your own work though.
It still work. No, I mean, it was work.
Even if you create your own work, it's work.
If I could do all
You
this shit in
provide a
6
service
hours,
and get paid for it. That's
yeah, if I could do it all in 6 hours, I'd take it over doing what I do now.
I get it, but I'm just saying it may not feel as stressful as.
It actually can be more stressful.
It can, because nigga, I just saw, I had a shoot this weekend, and I'm like, hey, you know what, son? I'm going to get your photos to you in about 2 to 3 weeks. Hey, I need them in 2 days. God damn it.
Ain't doing that no more.
And- and-
I will, but you going to pay me for it. But
If,
I will,
if you're
but it's still
if
work.
you're self-employed, and that's what they be saying about business and self-employed. But if you're self-employed,
You're more inclined.
the more you grind, the more work you're doing.
Yeah.
And it could be more stressful than work because, nigga, you have to do it. You're self-employed. You're your own employee.
I can't call in
I
to me.
understand it, but to your point, I ain't taking shit like that no more. Like rules are set forth, and if it,
You say that, G-Boss, but then there's going to be some times where you get a job that's so good that, nigga, you going to take it and have to have that shit done the next day.
I might feel different. It's so good.
I get what you're saying, and it's good to have. That's a good question, like a good topic, because you can set boundaries, but I feel like you have to. Me personally, I feel like you have to work, grind, and build yourself to a place where you can have those kind of boundaries. If you still on the come up, I don't know what. Like for me,
And we're not
I
at
don't.
that
I don't have no boundaries, nigga. I
don't
gotta
either.
go get it.
I'm going to
So
do it.
if the it can't be nothing crazy, but if this client paying me $2,000 for said project or whatever, like nigga, you gotta go get it.
You paying the price for it though, and I might be.
But
it might
I
go
use
up.
that as an example. Paying the price, I mean, it might be $300. You got to crawl before you walk.
Yeah.
It's hard to me. It's hard to come out. I ain't been doing this but 6 days, but I got this standard. Like nigga, you're never gonna grow it.
I feel like I'm never charging $300 no more unless it's $300 work. Like,
Okay,
Man, I think what the study is saying, fool, if like
You work.
you ain't working 11, 12 hours a day for fun. You doing it because it's some shit you got to do. Some shit you know you got to take care of. So that go 1 and 1.
Hand in hand.
I-
One to
I
one,
work
same
and
thing.
pay money.
But you're right. So I mean, I see what you're saying, Des, and I like taking photos more than I like going to work. However, both of them are work.
When it
And
gets
both
late,
of them, when I get home and I got to sit at that computer and stare at that bitch and edit, it's work.
But let me ask y'all: Do you know how to relax and chill? Like, don't get me wrong. I know how we know how to chill and,
do,
and
boy.
relax, but like, do you know how to actually chill?
Yes, because sometimes I have days, nigga. If I take a day, my day gonna be me sitting in this room in a bed all day in a pitch black room watching TV all day, and the girl will be like, "You want to get some light?" No, nigga, I want to sit here in this dark
a little
room.
vampire,
Fool,
man.
I'm for real, fool. I will lay in that bed an entire day, close the blinds, close them blackout curtains, and watch TV all day and enjoy that shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool, relaxing day.
Right.
I know sometimes for me, like I definitely can relax and be lazy and chill, and I'm definitely going to do that. But if I'm at home, sometimes it's hard to relax. I'm like, oh, let me put these clothes in the washing machine, or oh damn, I can rearrange my closet real quick, or like I go find something to do other than just chill sometimes.
Only
And
feel
don't
like
get
that?
me wrong, sometimes I chill. Don't get it twisted. I don't want nobody to goddamn.
I have definitely picked
As
up.
soon as you do one thing, it's 5 p.m.
That's why, like, my best times to relax is if I'm out of town or like on, cause I ain't got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm at home, I'm probably like, man, let me watch these clothes.
Guys trip.
No, I'm telling you, like,
We be doing a lot of shit on guys' trip though. Like Nashville, we did a lot of shit.
Well, we maybe need to go somewhere that's not a
But
city.
that
and
was
go to a beach.
purposeful.
Oh, that was celebration.
So maybe we need to go somewhere that's more relaxing.
but I don't think you gonna
Boy,
sit
count,
down
D-Boss.
regardless. Like, if it's a guy's trip, you're not gonna sit down. Like,
You're not
I
gonna.
will.
You're
If we
not
go to a
gonna-
beach, I will.
You're not gonna want to go somewhere on the
I'm
guy
not
trip.
finna just
Just
go
stay
on
in the
the
house.
beach
You're not gonna
with
do
y'all.
and just sit
Well,
there.
no,
Right.
I'm saying if we
They're
go
gonna
to
sit in the room.
No,
together.
I'm saying if we go to a beach trip, nigga, I'm gonna relax at the pool. I'm gonna relax at the beach. I'm gonna relax at the, and I'm just gonna relax.
Nah, we gonna go to the
Like
store.
Nashville, nigga, we was actually up doing shit. Popping in the club.
I don't,
doing shit.
I don't want to go to the pool with you.
You've done it.
You have done it. 4,
Not
5
just
times.
guys trip, nigga. Do I want to go to the pool and sit at the pool with me,
Well,
you, and
okay.
her?
So
No.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm
he
saying-
said guys trip.
So
he
listen.
did say
yes.
guys trip.
So listen.
Yes.
he finna try to fix it.
But what's
You're
gonna
fix it for
happen?
me.
We gonna go to the grocery store.
He not finna fix
We
it.
gonna grill. No, I'm not gonna fix it. we go.
He looking for help.
We gonna go to the liquor store, and then now it's damn near nighttime.
Well, that didn't fix it. So you ready to fix your pool?
Well, what we've done before is, even though it was a couple's trip, what we've done as the guys, we went and sat on the back porch, sat in the pool, twiddled our toes, and sat back there and
But
talked.
we didn't
and relaxed.
specifically set a trip where 6 dudes go somewhere and sit around the pool.
We
And-
only been on to
and-
me. We only been on one.
And we didn't do that with the couples trip.
What you mean?
We didn't just go to the pool and twinkle our toes.
We relaxed like for real the whole time. Like food,
Yeah, nah, we
we
big
got
chill.
food and we big chill. That's it.
With your significant other.
It don't know. I'm talking about when we was just the fellas. We was sitting on the back porch at the pool. I remember the time that cook came. We was just sitting back there chilling, relaxing at the pool, twiddling our toes, and Brandon almost split his shit.
That shit, yeah. And that shit lasts about 12 minutes.
No, fool, we chill. Like anytime we went to the beach, we chill hard.
All right, fuck that pool. Shannon Sharp.
And we need to go back to the beach trips.
Shannon Sharp. This week we saw Shannon Sharp got in a little hot water. I want to be careful how you speak about it. But Shannon Sharp, how do I say this?
It's stupid.
Definitely that.
One time you said, hold on. One time you said these niggas don't love money.
That is true. But Shannon Sharp got in trouble, man, and it's kind of crazy. There's a civil suit out where a woman is alleging that Shannon Sharp raped, choked, all kind of vile, whatever kind of stuff that you can say. It's still alleged. There has been a lawsuit filed for a civil case in this matter. There's been several different tapes that leaked, some text messages that came out basically saying that he did trying to collaborate the story that he did it. Shannon Sharp was due to get a $100 million deal. Today it just came out that ESPN has put him on pause from ESPN. All his money in that matter may be on pause. There was alleged information that he offered the woman $10 million, in which they declined, and now they're suing for $50 million.
It's tough. I don't know. That gets tough, man. But offering $10 million sounds real tricky.
Shit. You rather offer $10 million or lose $100 million?
I'd rather just say I'm not guilty.
I'm not
with the
offering
cases.
no million.
I ain't offering
personally.
you $10 million.
If I didn't feel like I did it.
No, I was just saying if you had to choose one.
If I'm up like that, not up like that, because I'm about to speak of a different up. I'm taking the Jay-Z route. I'm a fight. I'm sorry, man. I'm fighting, fool. I ain't 10 million sounds guilty. I'm sorry.
They money different.
He ain't lying.
10 million sounds guilty.
And I thought about that, what you just said. Their money is different. They've already made their money. They're going to continue to make more, but they're more insulated. Shannon Sharp was about to finally get a big payday. So it's probably like, man, take this 10 mil so I can get this 100. That's cool.
I'm not.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's maybe the thought process behind
That
it.
sound. I mean,
I don't know, man. I
I
mean,
don't agree with it.
this shit just seems tricky.
It is tricky.
It is very tricky.
Like their relationship lasted 2 years. She moved where he moved. It's a civil suit. Why wouldn't you want to see your rapist put in jail? You got the most shadiest lawyer that you could, and
It looks tricky both ways. Somehow.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of them cases you never want to come out, especially with me having daughters, you never want to come out and say, hey, man, this don't look right. You lying. I don't believe that. But one of the things I always nervous about for men in general, and this is not to say that guilt or innocence. I'm not even talking about Shannon Sharp no more, just period. Just the mere allegation of that can destroy you.
Right.
With
No matter
no
what
kind of protections for you.
Right.
And the only thing I would love to see going forward one day is that laws and rules are changed to, if it ever comes out that
She's lying.
I don't know about she,
I'm just saying
whoever
they're lying.
is lying about a particular incident, then they should face repercussions and things back. It need to be an automatic 6-7 years, because maybe stuff like that will stop people from making false claims and false statements about stuff like that.
Didn't somebody get in trouble for it before?
I don't know. We just
I want to say the football player
Xavier
girl
Worthy.
that was accused and he lost his
yeah, but he only go money.
Right.
Like, I think it needs to be some type of criminal penalty for that can land you in jail. Because even with the money stuff, I mean, you can bankrupt stuff and never have to pay it.
Right.
I think it needs to be something that's set forth, men or women, that stop people from making alleged frivolous claims to where somebody can be penalized. Like, you think about Jonathan Majors, or you think about people where incidents turn out to not be how they said, the guy from Baylor, things like that. When those things come out, I've lost everything at that point. Even if you got some deals on the table, maybe it can be where that money get put in escrow until this thing get figured out. Because I'm being penalized for something that's alleged and that hasn't necessarily been proven, but you're supposed to be innocent to proven guilty, but I've lost everything just because of the mere allegation. And it doesn't work the opposite. Like, I can't go and say, man, let me tell you what Gayle King did to me. Yeah. Like, nobody get your ass out of there. We're going to get laughed out the room. And I'm not trying to no way minimize what women's experience is, because if a man is taking advantage, which we've seen on the opposite side where execs and bosses and people have taken plenty of advantage of situations and been nasty and creepy along the way, it just get real slippery and shaky, man.
Yeah, King fine. I'm coming back with joy. But man, Shannon Sharp, like, I thought about this. Like, my little sister is 15 years younger than me.
I know she older than that.
So I'm 41, she 26. So I look at that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every year she got older, that cut off a year where I found like a woman that age attractive. Cause that just was sick. Like, I think Shannon Sharp's daughter older than 19, fool. Like, she a grown ass woman. Like, nigga, you 50 something. Why is you even doing that? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
it is a kid.
Even if it was consensual and legal. If
you almost got that word. You close.
Dummy.
You want to try it again?
I might have put extra C.
You try it again.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Even if it was consent.
Short it up.
You gotta put the width in front of it.
Des, I just told you. So, but like, bro, a 2-year relationship with a 19-year-old.
Yeah, and we
what are y'all doing?
We just sat here and talked about kid brain. That's still kid brain. You know what I'm
and
saying?
she talking about getting pregnant and getting married and.
Well, I don't know. I don't really want to go into specifics because the specifics are,
and we know that shit gonna change 3,000
well,
times.
not even that. Just the specifics that came out is they had a wild relationship as far as how they talk to each other. So as far as what was said and how it was said, I don't take no credence to that because it appears that they had a wild relationship where they spoke to each other that way.
Again, getting rid of this situation for a second. Just taking things out of context, right? Let's just say, I don't know. Let's take the incident you talked about on the podcast where you like, yeah, I piss on her leg all the time. Let's just say she put out a clip of you pissing on her leg and like he violated me and pissed on my leg. Like, nigga, you used to like that shit. You told me to do that. But if you edit it to that to make it look like that, then that shit wild. Like,
And that's why I want to. That's why.
and I'm not talking about this situation. I'm talking about your situation in general. Like if you take that and put it out of context, or like you think about role playing. Like I've heard about people playing role play. I can't really do that. I'm too goofy and silly to probably be
Well, my situation.
Mr. Teacher guy there. You know what?
So my situation as well, and that's why I don't want to speak onto the words of the things that were said, because that's all being taken out of context. Just like if my pissing on the leg situations get said this way when it really was this way. That's why, I don't want to get into, because apparently their relationship was a wild relationship, and it was into some BDSM shit,
And that be wild already in itself.
That nigga been watching porn too much.
No,
That
that's what
nigga
that's what
knew
that was TMZ
That
reported.
nigga knew it in the BDS.
No, TMZ.
Fuck that.
Today,
Let's look at his search.
today, TMZ or who, I don't know if it was somewhere I saw on the internet that their relationship was based on BDSM, meaning that they talk to each other crazy, they do rough shit, they choke each other, they do things of that nature.
I mean, you like watch 50 Shades of Grey and shit. Like it was,
and that's what their relationship was based off, according to them in that report, not me, not my.
but
porn history.
and that's why I'm saying things sound so wild out of context, because in that act, there are some people that get pleasure from choking and biting, and you know what I'm saying. And maybe you bite and bruise or somebody. I don't know. And then it's like if somebody say like, "Hey, this is what you did
last night, you liked it.
I thought
You
that
asked
shit
me
was
to.
cool.
You told me to do that.
Not talking about Shannon Sharp and his
Like,
situation, but just in general.
I don't know, man.
But it's shaky, and if and like Dez was saying,
What's
I
our
just don't think people like being rich.
What's our TV show with acts on it?
Billions?
The lawyer DA nigga was into getting tied up and
He liked it,
and
that
slapped.
shit. Yeah,
didn't
he loved that shit, but that boy loved that.
So you know what I'm saying?
But that was with a professional adult.
But so what? That's what their relationship was. So if he comes out, or she, let's say he comes out and say she whipped me,
But you know,
me, and,
She gonna bring up them goddamn cash apps he sent her.
which is what they're doing now. The text messages are coming out. Hey, you said this. Hey, you did this. Hey,
and once that shit come up and it's out of context, it's no way you can win that in public opinion.
Yeah.
You lost.
it's all wrong in the public's eye, because only y'all two know what it really was.
25,000 for a booty cheek. I don't give a damn how much money I got. That was wild.
Ain't no booty.
Well,
cheek
nigga
to
like
pay
him,
for.
that like $50
I know a few
for
you'll
real.
pay that for.
And I mean,
Got 50.
You gonna pay something.
nah, but that shit wild. We'll see how it unfold and how it play out. You never know how this stuff goes. It'll be a lot of twists and turns, which is why it's kind of hard to say what's gonna happen. But we'll see.
Like you said, if he completely innocent, it's still, mud on his name, and he probably lost that deal.
Do y'all come out and say something if it's y'all in that situation?
Well, he been saying something every day.
That's what I'm asking y'all.
I'll stop.
It get tricky because if you don't say something, then you let other people control the narrative.
Yeah.
So sometimes people respond to have that narrative in there, so there's an alternative to think about. Because if you don't say anything, then all they have is what was being said, and you don't have any recourse to try to shift it or put anything where people can say, well. And if we've seen anything over the last year or two, it's things have not looked like how they appear. Like, you go back to Young Thug, oh man, he cooked, he done. Nope, not so much. We see a lot of the times where, oh, Tory Lane, he good. Ain't no way, and he gone.
What I've noticed is that the people who hadn't said a word most times came out okay, but the ones who said something cooked.
That's not true, because Jay-Z came right out the gate. You bullshit.
He didn't.
But I'm saying he
saying.
wasn't cooked.
But he didn't say
I would've
anything.
put
Yes, he did. He put out a statement in his words. And he wrote it in nigganism.
Shannon Sharp. Hey guys, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
because
Like,
he did a speech, but Jay-Z typed out, man, that niggas from the project. Nigga, Jay-Z wrote that shit. I don't know. I'm a nigga from Marshall Projects, nigga. It sounded like a rap lyric, nigga. And he fine. Nah, he ain't chat that.
I'm saying come and sit here on camera saying I did this, I didn't.
Yeah, that shit be wild. I don't be liking that.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Nigga. I'm saying
Hello.
said, nigga. I ain't talking about
Today something was said about me that hold on, man, you going too fast.
Slow down the teleprompter.
Today it was said that I didn't do this.
That was the right word, Shannon. But
Amen.
that's what I'm saying. Like coming out and actually you on camera saying something, or being out here saying stuff like the Tory Lanez cooked. Shannon Sharp. Sounds like
I don't know, man, but I just like I said, I don't think niggas know how
Young
to.
Thug quiet.
I don't-
Lawyer said something.
I don't think niggas know how to be rich. I just really don't. Like, and they just don't know how to do it.
I don't want him talking about his grandmama again, even if it's over.
What that got to what? Why?
Because your grandmama ain't teach you to be doing that shit.
I don't know. Grandma was crazy back in that day.
Not to be messing with no white woman.
I don't know.
Oh no.
If
See,
you
White
can't-
said his grandmama was a freak. And he said he could have told him where to go get them from.
if they can't use your comb, don't bring them home.
Leave him alone.
There we go.
Student loans.
Todd ain't said shit. You
That
got it.
shit. I believe you cook. You back.
Okay. What you saying?
I don't know. I thought I was about to offer some more to it.
No,
I just thought about it. Like, we is kind of like, you know, nigga, you got to get in. Say something. Whose side?
What you about to say about the student loan?
No, I was about to ask you about the girl.
What girl? Talking about,
The Shannon Sharp thing. What you want to say?
Wait till more information is leaked before
That's a smart move.
Well, we didn't say anything about their case. And what, well, kind of. But we didn't say anything specific about them.
No,
I just said Sharp was stupid.
yeah.
Which he is. Because
we definitely
guilt or innocence,
agree
you got to
on that,
keep
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You're right. I don't want to judge people on their situations because, you know, sometimes I'm pretty sure people like, man, the fuck them niggas doing that for? That was stupid. But, you know, it was more to it. But, you know, it looked wild when it finally surfaced, you know, so.
I just don't want to judge nobody on they you know, fetishes and all that kind of stuff because people like again.
You know what be wild?
You
You know what be wild? We'll sit on that bit and say crazy shit, and then it be your ass on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do?
Shit, I know.
Well, is it okay? Because I never did that though.
But you did this.
But that's the problem. You don't know what it is.
know.
Nigga gonna come out. Who did pulled it out in front of me? What? You asked me. My shit don't even be presentable to pull it out like that. Like, I know I ain't did that.
The lights was off.
You say-
read it right.
so just in the middle of the meeting room, I pulled it out. Like, y'all nigga crazy.
No, with me.
Nah, but I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens because we've seen so many times how
Who's
shit
ever
switch.
innocent? I hope you come out on top.
Student loans are due to be back into current pay.
That was a wild one though.
Student loans, they back. About to turn it on, click the button. If your ass in default, shit going to collections. We talked about everything being expensive, inflation, all this good jazz. How y'all feel about student loans? We've always talked about the idea of student loans being waived or at least making it not count towards you. But now we see we're in a situation where it's going to probably count against you.
Now, what they doing when I was reading it is that they're selling the debt to collectors.
And is that legal?
I guess
Because I've
it's
seen
legal.
a lot of people saying, "Hey."
We'll find out about that.
I've seen a lot of people saying, "Hey, if your loans have been went to here, or these people have had access to it, you have the right to waive it because you signed some kind of protective act. Well, not these type of people cannot look at your shit.
What it is now?
Please send my shit.
They like you can possibly file for something that's gonna get them all waived because a lot of people who have access to your student loans should never have access to your student loans.
See, what I was saying, well, the second part of that was when it was like with the government or something, they really don't garnish your wages. But if they sell them to a collection
The government
agency,
gonna garnish you, like,
Fact.
boy.
False.
Yeah, the government garnish you,
for
boy.
student loans.
For whatever. I mean,
For-
you
for
just
whatever
Said, well, you
debt
just said the
you owe to
government.
them.
You said the government don't garnish you. The government garnishes you.
I thought just for like taxes and stuff like that.
That's the government, ain't it?
Yeah, but
Who you think that
no,
is?
No, we're talking about student loans. I've never seen somebody get garnished by the government. For
If
student loans.
you owe the government money,
they just take your tax money.
That's not true. I've witnessed the government garnishes their check for student loans.
Okay. I stand corrected.
Yes, 100% fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why Biden didn't goddamn get rid of my shit.
You ain't the only one.
Fuck you, Biden.
It wasn't Biden. Don't put it on Biden.
Yeah, it wasn't Biden, man. Them boy put
It wasn't Biden.
big barricade up for that shit.
But some people shit got taken away.
A lot of
A lot of people shit.
did.
Like when them niggas were posting that bitch, I was like,
What might
I got
you
next.
Right.
No, not me.
but you know what's
It ain't my
crazy?
turn.
You turn around and do that, in lieu of my decision, like you got a kid that turn around, right? Let's just say you get your student loans waived, and you got a kid that's now wanting to pursue their career and their future and stuff. What do? Do you go ahead and do that Parent Plus, or do you say, nah, you got to get it how you live?
Because they not letting these kids get no loans without the parents signing for it no more.
Right.
Yeah, that shit warped. I can tell you now, it's flipped around, and you on the hook, and you money making ass niggas, but them boys got them niggas got you fucked up.
Because they ain't giving you no fucking pay.
You better make some more money.
So what do? That's a question. Do you sign for their hopes and dreams, or do you let them?
I'm glad I kind of learned a little early, but not early enough for the second one. The first one did a very good job on doing what she needed to do. So that's teaching me now with the second one that, hey, you better do what you need
It
to do.
always be like
Or
that.
you going to have to figure it out.
Sometimes the first kid, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, Jordan, but like I just didn't know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll be
we'll sign
thinking.
it.
I'm thankful that her mama
Jeff
did what
State
she
like
did.
a motherfucker.
And that fool, I have no problem with that fool. And
Jeff
sometimes,
State
sometimes that's what's going to happen.
Community College.
You saying that
motherfucker.
now, but you don't know that. Like, what if you saying that now, but when your kid actually can come to you and articulate their position and their thoughts and tell you, this is what I want to go do, and this is why, because if I go do this, and this is what I can, you gonna just say Jeff State?
If that's what we could afford, I'm not.
It's not that you can't afford it, nigga. You can go afford that school. You just gonna have to pay for
So
it.
you want me to go out and pull out $100,000 student loan so you can go to Harvard?
Maybe it might not be Harvard. Todd. Come on, be realistic.
Okay, let's just say Howard.
Jeff
Yeah,
State
god
to
damn.
Harvard.
Howard.
That's still
You still too. I mean, nigga, that's $65,000 a year. UAB, motherfucker.
So you want me to-
Alabama, fucking Alabama State.
Okay, so
It's still high, but go ahead.
right, all of these schools are high.
I get
all
it.
this shit is high.
That's the point of the conversation, my man.
right. So what the
So
fuck
it don't
is
matter
wrong with me
what-
saying
it
Jeff
don't matter
State?
what school he said.
That's not
no, well, not Jeff State.
That's not what I said. I didn't say nothing wrong with Jeff State. What I said was, let me help you again.
Howard.
If your kid comes to you and articulates a position, what they're trying to do, I want to be an engineer.
Right.
I want to go to engineering school because if I go to this particular school, they have a great engineering program.
Right.
They help place their kids into this, and they got it down packed. They got
Right.
all the notes and stats and all of this shit. You're gonna say you need to go to Jeff State, and they don't have an engineering program.
For the first 2 years to get these 2 years out of the way, when you get into your major, you can transfer to these schools because this is what we can afford right now. Why would I put myself in debt if we can't afford that shit
ain't
right
mad
now?
at
You're gonna be
that,
at and when it's time to go to your major, that's less money that you have to pay back or that we would have to pay back then.
Yeah,
Why would I
that's how
jump?
Riled up.
Like,
I like it. Get
what's
that
wrong
nigga
with the
riled
Jeff
up.
State conversation?
I like
Okay,
it.
question.
It's not nothing's wrong with it, but what I was saying was if your kid comes to you and articulate that position, my question was, what are you gonna do? And if that's your answer, that's your answer.
That's my answer.
I'm not trying to fight it.
I like it. I ain't mad at that answer, Todd, because I always said, hey, if it gets to a point to where it has to be Jeff State, it has to be whatever in Columbia.
But he said the thing he was like, can he afford it? If you can't afford it, which the loans allow you to afford it, you were afforded that opportunity.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not honestly. Sorry.
That's why I asked.
I love my kids to death, but I know what that can do to you, and I'm not going in debt for that. So if you can come into me and articulate it, hopefully you can do that in the 7th, 8th, 9th grade because that's what it takes, and we can do
It
it
do take
together.
that.
And you got to get from the 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. You got to get these grades to get into.
What
those
about the
schools
pressure
to
then?
do that? Sorry, you want to be an engineer? That's pressure.
Okay, cool. Dad, I've gave it my all, but I made a 3.6 GPA. Good, right?
Good, yeah.
Okay, and I made a 21 on my ACT. You're not getting. Pause. You're not getting any merit scholarships on that.
You know what you will get a scholarship at though, and you can start off at.
What?
You can go to Alabama State. You go to Alabama A&M for a decent price, and then you can go somewhere else
Perhaps
for free.
they merit based. No, they merit based. They got merits.
I know they do, but also
Shit, like you just act like, hey, I'm here. Give me money.
in Birmingham, don't they have something? If you get a B average, you go to college for free. Don't they have that?
Yeah.
Where? What school?
In Birmingham.
Birmingham City
Alabama.
School.
What school?
Birmingham City School.
Alabama.
City School.
Any school in Alabama. Oh, any college in Alabama.
Yeah. So there you go. Then
Okay, cool.
Ta-da.
All right.
Todd,
Hold on. Pause. Yes, maybe.
maybe.
What's the requirements? Because hold on, just 1 second. Some of those things may say if you make over 100 or you make over 85, you don't qualify for that scholarship that you're talking about.
I don't know if it does, but then that's something
I
we
don't
would have
think
to.
it does.
That's what
They
something
just
we
have
Don't
to-
tell me what you think. I want you to tell me.
But then don't give me no scenario. You don't know that's fact.
No, I'm telling you it's facts because I'm looking at the shit. I'm seeing
How
it.
you know it's facts?
He said he looking at it. So tell me, explain to me.
Yeah,
what
show
it
it
says.
to me.
What I'm doing right now.
You ain't just press no button.
Hey guys, when
We
you,
ain't need the internet.
hey, nigga, I don't need internet. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
no.
I'm doing it right now, nigga.
no.
Fuck you think I'm doing? So hold on, pause before you get all confused. Let me help you. What happens is if you're not getting a merit-based scholarship off of your merits, meaning off of your schooling and your ACT, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. You're going to get scholarships based off of need based. So if you make y'all niggas like to work, you get 2 jobs, you got a fucking business, you got all this different stuff. If they say you're married, if they combine that income and say, hey, y'all make $200,000, you're not getting scholarship money. It's not because your kid's not smart enough. It's because you make too much money.
Oh well,
Okay.
you're right, but you changed it from
You
what we
changed
was talking about.
What you
but
mean?
You're right, because we was
Your
talking about
child
something
doesn't
specific.
go to Birmingham City School.
Yeah, I was talking about.
Yes,
something
but I'm
specific.
saying if your child is in a Birmingham City school, because it's more than just me, I'm using this as an example. They have restrictions and rules on who qualifies for those scholarships.
But you don't know what that number is.
Never mind.
Okay. Do you know what the number is?
Never mind. Can't get right.
I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest.
'Cause y'all-
because when we brought that up, you seemed like you wasn't sure or knew what that was. So that's all I'm.
What I'm saying, what I was, I guess, trying to get at is they those scholarships, those kind are needs based scholarships, guys. That's all I was trying to say.
Well, that's not.
So
what
I
it
was
it was sold off of.
no. So what I was saying was, what happens if you don't meet that needs based program and you don't meet that needs? Todd gave me his answer. He said,
I
"Nigga,
got
you going
the
to
same
Jeff State." So I was just saying what
you know-
happens.
you know my
because
answer.
we just talked like the scholarships are just guaranteed, and it's not necessarily guaranteed.
No, I ain't, my answer is the same. Like we gonna go what we can afford. I'm sorry, and
And
I
that's-
love you, but
that's
I'm
a
not
cool
putting
answer.
myself in $100,000 of debt for your school. And we've learning, like especially more nowadays, like it don't always take school, and not always kids.
It
not always
don't.
wanna
And it's
stay in
multiple ways
school.
to do it.
And you change school,
Which is
and
why I wasn't necessarily arguing with Todd's response. Like that's his response. I was just curious, what would you do?
I'm not.
That's what
I'm
we
not-
do. We come here to talk, right?
I'm not going into debt. No, I'm sorry, I love my kids, but I ain't going. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. I'm not going
Right.
into debt for the school. I hate the debt that I went in for my school.
And that's what
I'm
I
not
was
gonna do it
doing
again.
for. I know how much I owe, so I ain't finna set you up. And I know the
You ain't
hurdles I
setting
have.
her. You ain't setting her up. You setting you up again. Cause
But
you,
true, because I'm putting myself on the hook with that loan as well. But you know what I mean. Like
That is
if
what
you
it
ain't gotta go through it, like if that ain't something you have to experience, cool. Let's just eliminate that particular part of it, and let's just move on to something that we know we can do until we already know what's final. Because not only like is that not final, like shit, they may change their major. They may get in that hole and decide, you know what, this shit is a lot. I don't want to do this no more. I've done that. I'm pretty sure there are hundreds of other people that have changed their major when they got to that shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my reasoning for saying Jeff State. And it ain't even got to be for the first 2 years. You go in that hole and you rock out, and then they find scholarship money for you after that. You can transfer. That's fine.
to me, Jeff State was just a word. It
it's-
could have been
you know what I'm saying?
Montebello.
Right, it could have been
Oh
anywhere.
hell no! Shit, that shit higher than you.
Montebello?
UAB. Hell yeah, it's a
It's a private school.
Oh, never mind.
That shit like Miles.
But Todd, what value do you put on like the life lessons and the experience you gain in the dorm?
So I was trying to I mean, everybody wanted to make it so simplified, but
What? Say that again, Joe. I'm sorry.
Like your dorm, your first couple of years to college. What value do you put on the life lessons, the fun, the friends that you've gained, and all of that? What value do you put on that?
Oh, that's high up there.
Because you don't get that at
Can't
Jeff
be.
State.
It's high up there because it's again, that's not final. Where you start, that's not where you're gonna finish. We're starting here because this is what we can afford. Like I said, I don't want to put, like me and Huda said, we don't want to put ourselves on the hook for that, first 1 or 2 years of school, right? So Where's school going? School going away? It's
It's
going out
not-
of
it's not.
No.
It's the dorm.
I'm asking the question.
No, it's I just said no.
Hostile, man.
I'm talking about the experience because the friends that you make in the first couple of years is probably the friends you're going to keep. Once you 21, 22, you ain't just making a whole bunch of friends like that. And everybody's spreading out. Everybody got their their apartment over here and stuff like that. It's not that.
I think we're getting rid of a lot of little things that, of course, it's one of those things that you have to go through to experience. But okay, go to Jeff State. That's cool. I'm not knocking you for what you're saying to do and what Hoot is saying. That's right. We know better, so we should be potentially doing better. What we know, we always sit here and say, man, these kids ain't like us. They can't get yelled at. They can't fuss at. So when your kid that you're sending to Jeff State, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But when your kid look and all of their friends are going to Southern and Georgia and Texas and Alabama, and they're looking at social media and they sitting at Jeff State and then they at home miserable or sad. I'm making a hypothetical. And they're feeling a type of way about themselves. You got to account for that.
You do. And that's when you become a parent and you say, hey, look, this is our short-term goal.
I got scholarships.
We have a goal that we're going to attain. Don't look at what's going on right now. Look at what's going on. And, like, that's when you step in and you reassure your kid, hey, we're doing what we're supposed to do and we're doing what we need to do.
That just, once you do that, that's it. That's all you got to do.
No, but
it works. Hey, this is the goal.
Hey, I don't know what else you want me to say.
Neither way automatically works.
Like, it don't.
It don't, but
shit, you can't. What you just
simplifying it.
Let's shut the fuck up and go on get by my business. I ain't want to pay for that shit. No, I ain't gonna say that to you.
You can say either way. It's simplifying it by sending them to that college, saying, "Hey,
No,
be good and have fun." And
that's not what I'm saying either, though. Because like you said, that shit does get tricky.
It's gonna be hard either way, man.
It's complicated.
It's hard either way, and I'm sorry, but I got scholarships. That's what I did. I went and played football, and I got a scholarship to go to this school and get into this college and get these free dorms and this free money for food, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. Sorry. And I tell my kids that I've been telling my kids that since forever, man. School costs a lot of money. I got a scholarship. My mama could have never paid for none of this experience. And so I pay for this experience.
And that's
I pay for this experience. Shit, pay for it. If
I
could, I would.
I'm gonna let it go.
Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
No, I'm just gonna let it go.
Say what you got to say. Because you did the same.
But I also went and got a master's, and I also ran it up, and I also look at the mistake that I made. Honestly, if I'm being transparent, it's kind of hurting the decision that I can make for my kid. That's all.
And Todd, your kid going to Alabama State?
No, not necessarily. Like, I mean, it's not a for sure thing. Like I said, like my niece go to Alabama right now.
Right, because she made a decision.
She made a decision
and
on her
a
own.
choice.
And I'm not gonna, make her decision for her. Like,
well, look,
but
prayerfully she'll get wherever she get free money from.
But you making a decision by making her go to Jeff State.
Hey, listen, you saying she going to Alabama State based off what for what reason?
Your wife don't play that.
You have a lineage.
A lineage. Okay, cool.
And your wife, whole family went to Alabama State.
If Alabama State gives Taylor a scholarship, fucking right, we're going out. If Alabama A&M offer Taylor a scholarship, we're going to A&M.
So did your niece that went to Alabama, did she have an opportunity?
She got scholarships. She had Alabama and Alabama. She on scholarship at Alabama. She on scholarship at Alabama State. She wanted to be different. She went to UA.
Right, because she wanted to be there.
Because she wanted to be there.
Gotcha. That's all.
And again, the thing is free up there. When that shit say free, you get to make your own decision.
But if
you worked your ass off to make that decision. If I'm paying for it,
how you made your decision?
I made my decision because I was the first one to want to go to college in my family.
So how did you make your decision? How did you pick Alabama State and how did you pick UAB?
Well,
who paid for it?
Murphy was. I'm gonna be honest. I picked Alabama State from where I went to high school at. Murphy was very diverse and white.
Who picked it?
I picked it.
Okay.
So my mom wanted to go.
So you picked it.
Right.
You got to pick it.
I did.
Okay.
Who paid for it though?
He did.
I do.
That's the difference.
No. That I'm not equating it to it. My question was who picked it.
I mean,
so he had a decision, and
right.
I'm sorry, kids, but if
your ass ain't
you don't earn the right to pay for it,
nigga.
shit, you gotta go where you can get paid for.
Yeah.
But y'all, you don't have to do a Parent Plus.
Yes, you do.
If that's their decision.
Yes, you do.
No.
If you want to get a loan,
I ain't got money like that.
Wait. Let him finish. Okay, if you don't have to do it, what's the alternative?
It's in your name.
no, it's not.
What the fuck is a Parent Plus?
You can't do that no more. Fool, like you gotta get a Parent Plus.
I might be out of
I'm
touch.
telling you,
Okay.
at Alabama, for her, if we wanted to get a loan, it had to be a Parent Plus loan.
But when he
There's
say
no-
it's in your name, what are you saying though?
that it's in the kid's name.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
They say
Their maximum,
Plus.
their maximum, their maximum. I'm gonna tell you right now, is $5,600 for unsubsidized.
Unsubsidized,
So
right.
I'm get them confused.
and that pays for lunch.
And if you make too much money, that's all you get.
That's all you get. No
Okay,
payoff.
so
Yeah.
them
Luckily,
schools
you'll be
cost
lucky if you get
$36,000. What's the
Pell
next?
Grant.
What's the next step?
So that's why I'm
You get
speaking
Pell
from.
Grant,
They
hopefully.
can't put it in their name.
Okay,
no
Todd,
more.
I got Pell Grant out of there if you make too much money. That's been the conversation.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can make 35 as a household.
So in this room, if your kid wants to go somewhere, you got to get a Parent Plus. You got to put that shit in your
nuts, ain't
names.
Unless you get scholarship money. And that's
And that's what I'm saying. And then you get to pick where you want to go.
Yeah.
Shit nuts, ain't it?
It ain't nuts to me. Well,
Shit nuts, ain't it?
And the shit crazy because hey, you want that? Oh yeah, you just sign her up. They get it.
no, it don't.
How
I pay
you
for
know?
it.
It's a loan. Like think about any loan you've ever had to get, right? You kind of be a little nerd like, damn, do I make enough income? My credit score good. Them niggas basically in a sense kind of, oh, you want that? Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
How the fuck y'all get to insure me for this kind of loan? But if I come ask for this big shiny motherfucking loan for this shit, it's gonna be, well, we need to see your
Yeah, we need to see your
financials
income,
and
right.
Because I was like, I know my folks' credit was bad.
Yeah.
So sorry, baby, love you. I ain't going into debt for y'all no more. That's why I preach it, get them good grades. I'm glad my youngest, who's in high schools in the honor society, keep
And you know
on
what?
doing it.
I think
there you go.
I think one of the good things too, and I go back to my mom, like she told me ninth grade. So I think the more you and drill it, indoctrinate it, if it doesn't pan out that way, then you're already prepared mentally for what to go. But I'm gonna tell you,
And my youngest, she gets
what the old folks say, you keep living.
My youngest, she gets to see it. So she said LSU. I was like, hey, you know what LSU costs? $1 million. So you know what you need? Every single A in the book.
You know what you need
And
to do?
I don't hide it.
Move to grandmama house.
Every single A in the book.
Right now.
In-state fees.
Right.
Yeah.
Every single A in the book you want to go down. And I
Yeah.
don't hide it.
How much is Bama, though?
Oh, you want
Like,
to
for
know?
real.
Per semester, like
$36,000.
30 a semester.
But when they say
$36,000.
when they say that number, they factor in everything. I'm talking
Yes.
about room.
Yeah, everything.
So what?
Room, board, books,
books,
tuition.
tuition.
My
meal
response
plan,
to
all
that is, so what?
No, he's asking how much
No,
it is.
I'm responding to him like he said, what does that include? You just gave him $36,000. I don't give a fuck what that include. $36,000. Think about it. I don't care what it's paying for. It's too goddamn much.
Okay, I was just saying.
That's it.
That's
a lot per year.
30, that,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you break it down. It's at just 36 a year.
No, like okay, all right. If you can let them stay home, then you can shed $13,000-$14,000 off of that.
Right.
25 a year.
That shit is still hot.
It might be more than
shit's
that a
still
year.
high.
I think it's more than that a year though.
No, that's it. That's about it. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you. I ain't.
Man, in the throes of this shit, my man.
Yeah, I'm in the thick of nigga. I literally the fuck.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you, fool. Like, listen.
Hello?
Listen. Okay, so you're in the thick of it, but you're not in it yet. So I promise you, there's some bills that came up that we like, where the fuck this come from? So that's why I'm saying it's more.
Oh,
It's some little shit that come up and like, what the fuck? Oh, you got a lab? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you got another lab? Oh, what the?
Oh,
like
yeah.
that shit is more than that.
Oh well, Jeff State,
It's more than that, fool, I promise
pack
you.
it on up. That was a good 2 days, guys.
I think it's more than that, man.
Did you enjoy what you see? Work harder, nigga. You can go there, the goddamn it. Nobody cares, nigga.
Wait on your visit. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
shit, fuck
Like
what you
nigga
talking
be to
about.
pay the tuition for the semester, and then 2 months later you got to pay. This
All
for
I'm
another
saying
book
is,
for
I
another
know
semester.
you niggas, and you niggas, and I think somebody not being honest, they like to see their kids happy, and I'm not saying, and I'm not saying that to say that you are gonna go into debt to see your kids happy. I'm not saying that, but if your kid have dreams and goals, I know that you niggas will go to the end of the world to try to make them kids get them dreams and them goals.
I agree, but sometimes
And
reality is
you,
reality.
yeah, but I know you niggas. You niggas walk on the edge. I know you niggas is big. We'll figure it out later.
But if her dreams and
We'll
her
keep
goals,
kicking the can down the street.
if the dreams and the
I
goals
don't
have $1
think-
million house tomorrow, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm just gonna say, I
That's
don't
different. That's unrealistic. But but a child coming to you wanting to be a doctor or a lawyer or something, nigga, that's not unrealistic.
To pay for it
not.
sometimes is.
That's
It
not
is.
realistic.
But are you gonna tell us 18-year-old?
No.
When I went to fam for the visit, one of the things that I thought was super dope is when you come at our age, everybody, I gotta go to work. Damn, man, fuck, I hate this job. Everybody miserable. Mm-hmm. They mad, they don't like it, they disgruntled. When I went in that room, they had to stand up, say where you're from, what you majoring in. Everybody still had dreams, dog. Mm-hmm. So when you listening, like, damn, that nigga, I want to be a mechanical engineer. And that nigga meant that shit. Like, damn, that's dope. Like, everybody in that room had aspirations and dreams and ambitions of doing something. Mm-hmm. They wasn't at the point where they was just like, oh, I just want to be the janitor. Like, and nothing wrong with the janitor. But they have ambitions and they have dreams and they have goals. And I think it's our job to make sure that they can accomplish those things. And it can take many forms. It can go a lot of different ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Mm-hmm. That's just my thoughts. Music. Ain't no music. I don't know what the fuck wrong with these niggas. We keep telling y'all to drop music.
It's Thursday.
But y'all won't. And it don't matter if it's
have,
Thursday.
We might have about 6.
It don't matter, man. Ain't shit drop significant and like these niggas bullshitting.
We might have 6 fire albums tomorrow. We don't know, but nah, we don't.
Get the latest on the draft. But basketball, NBA playoffs started.
Shador still on the board.
Mm-hmm.
They had 22.
God damn, man. I'd say get it up so we can talk about all of it. And then I switched to basketball so we can talk about that while you're trying to get it up.
Yeah, so far so good. I'm liking what the NBA showing. I think everybody's series tied at 1 right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I like
it
that.
Don't look like no
sweepages.
sweepages.
Well, no. Miami down 0-2.
Who they playing?
Cleveland. And
Sounds
OKC up 0-2. I mean, OKC up 2-0. They playing Memphis. So those are the two.
I gotta be honest, guys. That basketball shit be weird. Like sometimes when niggas be like, "Oh man, it's such and such good," I'm like, "Damn, they good."
OKC.
I be tripping. Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That's what made me think about it because of Cleveland.
And the shit wild.
Shout out Cheeto. My boy was at the game though.
Both of them niggas the number 1 seed.
Yep. The 2 teams we don't expect.
The 2 teams that we just talking about.
Two
them niggas
small
number 1
Yeah,
seed.
and at the end they never win.
And they ain't gonna make it past the second round.
Yeah, because they don't have enough weaponry.
They don't
Nah,
have enough.
They saying Boston don't look too healthy, so we gonna see. I don't know.
I don't know, but
OKC might make it
Champions.
out of the West. 'Cause
No,
they
won't
all
make it out
bunched
second
in.
round.
no. I think
They
I
either
think
gonna- they
what
gonna
we
play
keep
the
seeing with
Lakers
basketball,
or,
you got to go through
the Nuggets
and
in the second round.
in sneakily. Golden State looked good with Steph and
Jimmy
and
Butler. Nigga,
I like
the
the
Clippers
West, but-
ain't nobody talking about them niggas. But
they
them
look
niggas,
good
man,
too.
them niggas goddamn
Because they didn't think Kawhi was gonna be back.
good.
That nigga came out went 9 for 10 his last game.
Shit
man.
crazy, ain't it?
Started off.
Yeah, but
Him
you
and
know
James
what?
Harden hooping, and then they playing defense.
The NBA. Let me tell you
can't trust
something.
them niggas.
The NBA got about 2 to 3 more years before they gonna have to figure something out.
Oh,
I mean,
one
it's
more
already
year.
bad.
One more
It's
year.
already bad. But
Yeah.
look at who we talking about. Steph. We talking about Bron. We
Niggas
talking
on their way
about Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Like
That nigga been around.
Butler. Like man, shit.
Shea, the point guard in Cleveland.
But I will say it's in good hands, man. I love that ant.
I don't.
couldn't
I
handle
love that ant, man.
Ant.
Okay, it's in good hands. But can you market them?
No, because he don't want to. He
He
do
don't-
everything
Right.
not to be.
My boy,
Ja.
Jai, can you market them?
my boy was big grabbing his pelvic area at the fans the other day. My shit bigger than yours.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Young
How
nigga,
you know,
dog.
nigga? I got an infant in my shit.
I got a Shay
That sound kind of crazy when you say it,
Yeah, whoa.
but you know what I mean. It's real long.
The size of a
Jalen
baby.
Green, Cade Cunningham,
Tubuku.
like as far as like the talent,
Them niggas is
Them
not
niggas-
marketable though.
That's because of the markets they're in.
Cade
though.
Cunningham.
It don't matter
Cunningham.
who's marketable,
Detroit.
One of
guys.
these light skinned
To carry the league. Okay, think about it. You had Jordan.
Jason Tatum.
No, Jordan.
It's something about Tatum. He just
Well,
Hold on.
Well.
Let me finish, and then you tell me your little names that you just gave me.
Okay.
You got
Your little
Jordan,
names.
all right, and he passes it to Kobe
All right.
and Iverson and those kind of people, right? And then you leave it to Bron. and Bron has had it for 965 years.
Facts.
Who can be the face of the league that can be marketable on the Sprite commercials that make everybody want to come and make everybody want to go see they playoff games and make people turn on the TV because you got to see this nigga play?
Does the market change though? Like with everything
Pause.
that we've seen.
Pause.
Go ahead.
Does it change? I'm not trying to step on your question. Jordan, Kobe, Bron. That's 35 years of basketball right there that it didn't change.
So what I'm saying now is the media. The media tends to like the people who's more abrasive, more talking their shit, more out there saying whatever. Like
true.
just the way the world is going now.
Right.
So I could put
Got a
Ant,
whole
like Ant is on a
president that
whole
grabbed him by the pussy.
Ant is on a whole lot of commercials for this to be saying
He
he's
is.
not marketable.
Yeah, he
so
is.
for him to be saying this one day, hey, my shit bigger than yours, and he on a Sprite commercial tomorrow, he's doing that. So does the way that it was marketed in the 80s and the 90s change now? Because
It could because we do see
highest,
that people don't care about that shit as much nowadays as they used to.
yeah, so I think that changes because, like, I think the NBA is going to gravitate towards that if they want more fans. Because, nigga, love and hip hop is the most watched shit on TV. Nigga, y'all better get some love and hip hop.
That's
y'all,
wild.
y'all better let Ant be Ant. So I think that I'm sorry, there's no more nice guys like that. There's no more LeBrons. There's no more Stephs. So if y'all want somebody to be your face, you better get you a face.
Yeah. I think it's moving towards the bad guy. Like
If
like
y'all
the
stop
Allen
being
Iverson.
stupid, they might give.
But
him a
he's
chance.
fitting into he's loving hip hop.
But shit,
Guns and big locks. I
Not
don't
if
know.
you ain't on TV like that. But if they let Buddy from Duke mess around and go to San Antonio, yeah.
I mean, he could do that, but man, like I'm sorry, man. People want excitement nowadays, man. For us, like think about how the NBA basketball is very entertaining, and look at how we're sitting here saying it's boring.
Yeah. That shit.
That's gonna make it more boring.
Okay, let me ask you: Is
No,
it because
ain't.
is
You
it
got a
because we're
nigga
old
7'6"
and we're
now.
not like watching that shit like we used to?
Well, I mean,
Watching it, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's not enough competing.
It's definitely not that.
That's what it is.
But maybe
Like,
it's getting back because Ant went out there and slapped the shit out of Bron ass and punched him and fuck him and
then Jay Green just elbowed Draymond in the
But see,
chin.
that's playoff basketball, and that's what you gonna get. You gonna get the competition now. It's gonna be high competition during the season.
And the
them
Knicks and the
82 games,
Pistons.
Right, them niggas ain't fucking playing. Them niggas just out that bitch just going through
Putting
the
up
motions
40.
for real. Right, going. Look at the All-Star game. That shit is god awful though.
Yeah, that could go away.
That shit is terrible.
everybody all-star game like that because them niggas are all-stars.
Them niggas, the NBA shit, I didn't turn it on at all.
Why would I risk it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I do know that I've taken a lot less, and I don't think it's because I'm old, but I've taken a lot less interest in NBA basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, regular
During the season,
is hell no.
And I've always been like I never really watched it until March Madness was over for real. But I don't even watch it now. I ain't even gonna lie.
And then now also, I
It
think
got to be like second round, something
Gotta
like
be
that.
down
For
at
me.
the conference.
Yeah,
finals
once
for
it start
me.
getting like that, then I might watch it.
and also I think we have access to too many games.
too many everything.
You
Like
have access to every game. You know, it used to be you had the NBC Sunday game. Everybody watched it. Everybody talking about it.
Yeah, no, I want to watch all of it.
I think it's
'Cause
just
I
too
don't
much
wanna miss
TV.
shit.
It's definitely too much
involved,
TV.
Too
'cause
much everything.
I'm gonna be
fool.
honest with y'all. When y'all nigga be talking about them shows, I'm like, how the fuck these nigga keep finding these shows? Because it used to be, I had all the cable stations and HBO showed a commercial, and they're like, oh, that shit like it's gonna be live. And I had HBO, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait for that shit to come out. And I watch, and I'm like, man, y'all heard of this Boardwalk Empire? Man, y'all heard of goddamn Billions? And then
You didn't bring nothing to the table in a while.
because I don't watch TV no more. So I be, even when y'all be telling me shit, I be like, nigga, I'm still on episode 4 of Penguin.
Shit, boy.
And that shit was good as fuck.
Shit was
Really
great.
outdated, man.
Bill Maher, y'all know I watched the fuck out of that. I'm 3 weeks behind.
I
on
ain't
that
watching my
shit.
boy in a long time.
So
I don't know, man. It's just too much shit to watch. And the phone give you a lot of cliff notes of everything. So.
then you got podcasts and you got a lot of different content and things that you can consume. You got YouTube shows that you watch.
Then you got to go to work every day.
TikTok, you be like, damn, this nigga here telling me about that. You know, it's a lot of shit to consume. So,
NBA.
but the
keep
NBA,
some up.
the NFL draft, you got to pull it up. Wait, he
I
nigga
ain't
forgot.
never pulled it up. I'm sorry.
He actually pulled it up while we talked about.
I didn't know he was talking to me specifically.
You looked and acted like you was finna take over the task.
I'm sorry. No.
So we know one. Cam Ward went 1 to Tennessee
Tennessee.
Titans. 2 was
Travis Hunter to Jacksonville.
My Wi-Fi trash. I'm sorry.
3,
It ain't known.
Abdul Carter to the Giants, and 4 was your boy from LSU. So
the lineman.
yeah,
Yeah, left tackle.
the left tackle from
Who
LSU.
did I even know who that is?
Yeah, that's his guy.
I don't have.
But
Okay, I got you. Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell, Mason Graham 5 at Cleveland, Ashton Genty with the Raiders at 6.
I like Genty at the Raiders. Who the quarterback at the Raiders though? Who?
They just got my boy from Seattle. They gave
Oh,
him
Gino.
Yeah, they got Gino over there.
I like it. I mean, they might win 7 games, but I like it.
The Jets took, I don't know who this nigga is, some tackle, Armand Membo from Missouri. I don't know.
The receiver off the board from Arizona too.
Yeah, he went to Carolina
He
with
going
Bryce.
through the list.
Teta whatever McMillan from Arizona. He's in with the Panthers. So Bryce got him a big target. We're gonna see what he turns out.
Bryce over with. Do you think?
I don't think Bryce is over with. Once he got benched and came back, he played very well.
He did.
He
But
played very
Closed out
well.
the season pretty good.
he got Leggett and who is his receivers?
That boy from
Leggett.
He got
Leggett.
Chuba Hubbard, Leggett. He got a white receiver, right?
Didn't they just drafted somebody?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
They got some pieces.
Yeah, they got some.
I don't know, but they still. I think they're gonna be sorry, but I don't think he's gonna be the reason why. Then the Saints. How about your Saints, Todd? Kelvin Banks Jr.
Old tackle from Texas.
What you think?
He good.
He good, but that ain't what I wanted.
But Shador's still out there, right?
He is, but we ain't got another pick for a minute.
He might trade up.
Shador finna go to 2. Look like
He finna go to 20. He gonna go 29 to the Browns.
That sucks. Maybe somebody jump back up and get him. Don't know.
29th is Washington.
Well,
Colston
28.
Loveland, the
That's
tight end
Detroit.
from Michigan, went to Chicago. So Caleb Williams got a
hold on, guys. Goddamn, we can't. Who they talking?
Colston Loveland, the tight end from Michigan, a very good weapon, went to Chicago. So Caleb Williams has another weapon. Another decent weapon.
They need some more. I mean, next they had weapons. They had
weapons.
receivers.
They had
Rome
Keenan
would do
Allen.
it.
They better get. They gotta get some more.
Flash or something. I don't know.
gotta get
Maybe
a running
it's
back
time.
or some
Maybe it's
shit.
just time. Maybe
Defense or
they
something.
have a
He's
young
still
quarterback.
young. I do think that like you can't be like in the league. You probably peak at like 3-4. You start figuring it out.
Michael Williams from Georgia went to San Francisco, an edge rusher.
Yeah, that's pretty solid for him.
Can't get right. What you think about y'all pick? Tyler Booker, offensive guard from Bama.
No, he was good
Hang
for
on.
a lot of years.
Hang on, Doug. The Texans ain't picked. What you talking about?
Oh, okay, never mind. I got you. I feel you. He a Texans fan now.
That's a good pick though.
Yeah, decent, I guess.
Nah,
But you know what?
nah,
They keep doing that though.
They definitely needed some linemen.
They keep
And-
Cowboys have arguably over the last 10 years have great lines. They do.
Yeah.
And they ain't one
And
shit.
buddy,
That's why I
Martin,
said they keep doing it.
Martin is retiring. So and then they had health issues on the line.
So y'all the same guy. He's just a guy. Gotcha. I'm gonna try to find some real good picks. I think a good pick. Tyler Warren, Penn State's tight end, went to the Colts.
Where we at? Like what pick we at now?
We are on 20. I'm at 14 right now. Tyler Warren, the Colts, 14. But the
Y'all
last
think
pick,
Shador fall in the second?
Yeah, because I'm looking and I don't see a team that needs a quarterback.
the last pick was number 22 was Omarion Hampton, the running back, and he went to the Chargers.
And who left? Can get right?
Green Bay don't need a quarterback.
No.
Minnesota,
No,
Texans,
no.
Rams,
LA.
maybe Rams, maybe because
Maybe to get.
they're on the
He ain't
tail-
going to L.A.
Matt
Who else?
Stafford is on the tail end.
Baltimore,
No,
No,
Detroit,
no,
Washington,
no,
Buffalo,
no,
KC,
no.
Eagles.
no.
Hell
so
no.
somebody go
Second round.
Somebody
Unless
maybe
somebody trade.
up to get there. Maybe.
Why would you?
I don't know. I wouldn't because
You
all
can't
of
let
those
them go that goddamn far because somebody who don't even need them might go get them. Like the Rams or somebody or one of them teams who got like an older quarterback who they sit his ass back there and let him learn.
Yeah.
Because now he getting cheaper.
I think the team that takes him is going to be somebody who makes a move, though. Out of all of these,
Hell, the Raiders might can double back and come get him now.
they just gave Gino
Who did
too much money.
Pittsburgh pick? The
They gave
Pittsburgh
Gino
pick?
a lot of money.
They gave him a lot.
They gave him a lot of money, like 2 years, $80 million, some crazy shit.
Who did Pittsburgh pick? Have they picture?
They did talk about him with Shador. Who did they get?
Pittsburgh got 2 quarterbacks,
They must
don't
have.
they?
Oh, they had 21. They took Derek Harmon from Oregon, a D tackle.
Shit.
Don't they got Russ and a young boy?
Russ
Oh.
Russ and
played
the
for
Giants.
Giants.
And Fields gone somewhere. What Fields went?
Fields went to New York.
Fields go to the Giants?
No,
The Jets,
that was
The Jets. Yeah, Fields
Jets.
went to the Jets. Yeah.
Okay.
So Russ went to the Giants. Fields went to the Jets.
Do y'all think Aaron Rodgers play another down football?
No,
He shouldn't. I wouldn't want him.
I
At
think
this point, I think he.
I mean,
asked
he
for
commands
too
beautiful
much.
arm and shit, but he's a prima donna. We don't like who would get him?
He commands too much.
Like he would have to go to at this point. He would have to go to a team that could be kind of almost ready.
Yeah.
And I don't know who that is. So if not, he's gonna have to go to the bottom of the barrel, and nobody at the bottom of the barrel gonna waste
him
time with him.
unless
Who Denver got?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. And they sold on Bo too.
Unless because they were in the running before. Unless it's Pittsburgh.
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't
Nah.
see
Nah.
Tomlin in
Nah,
that, man.
Tomlin
Same
ain't.
locker room with that
Tomlin.
He gonna have to buy in.
Tomlin, the HBCU coach, nigga. He finna go. Yeah.
You have to
He
buy
finna
in,
go.
but that's the only chance I see would be them. But I don't see no other chances.
No, then he owe it.
Damn.
See you later. That's crazy because most of our superstar quarterbacks got to leave on their own accord.
Well, that nigga should have took the vaccine.
He stayed a year too long.
Not really. No,
Think so?
he trying to follow.
He's actually playing. Yeah, because
After he got hurt, he should have.
should've-
Now, like when he came back, he should say, "Hey, this is my last year," and got out of there.
Nah, he pulling the Brett Favre. He following the exact footsteps.
Yeah, but he's more worse off than Brett Favre. People still wanted Brett Favre.
Brett Favre got carried off the damn.
Yes, but people
died.
wanted him to get carried off the field. Nobody even want Aaron Rodgers right now. Think about it. We just went through teams. Nobody who gonna take him?
Technically, he got carried off the field. His
Who?
last game, he got hurt towards Achilles. He out of there.
Well,
That's technically the same thing.
no, he came back, didn't he?
No, he tore his Achilles the
First game, but then he.
No, he never came back.
What are you talking about? Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
He tore his Achilles
Tore his
like game
Achilles.
1, 2, and he never been back.
Yeah.
You
Last
talking about
was
year
his-
before last?
Last year, no, he tore his shit the year before
No,
last. This past year was his.
He was
first
just trash
full
this year.
season in
sorry.
New York.
I was confused. Cause
My
I'm like,
bad.
didn't that
Sorry.
nigga play?
He played this year. He just stunk up the league.
He played the whole year.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
was
gonna
just
get
bad.
interesting. I guess when we come back, we can do a whole who won the draft and who did what. But I'm interested to see where Shador go. I'm vested in him.
Green Bay just took Matthew Golden, the Texas wide receiver.
I don't like this first round only shit.
Why? It's Thursday.
Yeah. Do 3 rounds Friday and then 3-4 rounds Saturday.
I think this is perfect for Shador.
It's a learning lesson.
No, it's not. I mean, if you
might
that
go
video
to-
that video that I put in the group, he's been saying this is how it's been. I was a 2-star recruit, 3-star recruit. I've been overlooked. This is perfect for him. I think this is gonna fuel him. It's gonna be perfect. And to me, honestly, when you go late, you actually have a better chance of going to somewhere that's more fitting.
Not no more, because the more fitting teams have quarterbacks. So I still think even though he's falling, he goes to Cleveland.
No, you can go to like a 7 and like a team that was right there, barely missed the wild card.
Don't tell me a record. Tell me who. Give me a team.
None of the teams you just named
Cleveland.
was a quarterback.
What about Aaron Rodgers when he came in?
He went to a very good. He sat behind Brett
He
Favre.
just sat
That's
behind
different.
Brett Favre.
Hell no, he went to a good team, but I don't know if nobody gonna do that. I think
Okay,
that,
you just said it. Send him to LA. Let him sit behind Stafford. Stafford ain't got
That's a
too
hell of
many
a
years.
goddamn,
Yeah.
coach to play for though.
But you say hell no, he ain't going to.
Who?
You gonna let him throw that?
Well, I mean, as you presented, that the motherfucker it ain't nowhere to goddamn go. Shit, you got to go some goddamn well.
What quarterback the Titans got?
Cam
Cam
Ward,
Ward.
the number one.
Yeah, they just picked Cam. He ain't going there.
Nah, he ain't going there.
Who had a better? I know we'll get there later. Well, we can't. We'll have to wait and see where he go.
And his systems too. He need to go to a West Coast system. Go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid?
Some of my
I was waiting too. I didn't like that nigga.
Let's see if he do it in post.
Yeah, right.
He won't.
Yeah, we'll see. Dez ain't here, so let's see if that shit going post. But a Florida woman is in police custody after allegedly kidnapping her ex-boyfriend's wife by posing as an immigration and customs agent better known as ICE.
She did.
The woman is waiting to become a citizen. She is. I be getting confused, so y'all can say what y'all want, but she's like a legal, but she's not legal yet.
Yeah.
So she's not. She didn't come here illegal, but
Maybe
she
she
did.
got like a work visa.
Yeah, like
or something.
it's past that. Like it's like the status right before that. But so she thought that the lady like legitimately was ICE. She had the badge. She had a card that she gave her and act like she was part of the ICE and enforcement agency. She had everything that you would need to be part of it. The only thing is the woman went with her, put in the car. She tried to call her husband and let her know. The lady snatched her phone out of goddamn hand. What gave it away was she took her ass to goddamn Olympia Village. She took her ass to an apartment complex. And the lady was like, wait a minute now. Why the fuck we ain't at a facility? And so the lady jumped out the car and ran away. But now the lady is on actual felony kidnapping charges.
She had no cuffs on or nothing? Or did she have cuffs on?
Probably put them zip ties on or something.
I mean, my man always has the question.
I'm trying to see like if
she probably
Ice,
had the
if Ice came.
she had the J3300 handcuffs.
You just had to turn the bitches outward.
Yeah,
You just turn them out.
She had them cuffs that. Remember them cuffs you could like pick on your own when you was little. Or you should go like that. The bitch would pop off. Yeah, you had a little shit.
She could have had just some zip ties though, because that's what the real people use.
Latrice Battles, 52 years old, playing at these kind of games, man. You know better than that.
yeah, you finna
But
know,
Latrice Battles, you bring your ass to the principal's office. You are the dummy of the week.
She better be careful because even though she got that name, ICE will still come get her.
They need to take her ass to El Salvador.
That's what I'm saying. They'll still do that. They'll still do her that.
So they got a place to put you.
Yeah.
Better be
Them
careful,
niggas,
lady.
them niggas have figured something out.
Latrice
And they
Battle.
building some more.
Any other news or information we forgot to bring up, forgot to add on? Summer is almost upon us.
Yeah.
I want to do some fun shit. I was telling Todd that now that going into work every day that I'm coming out of my shell again.
What that mean?
I just be wanting to do shit a little bit more now that like I'm active and actually doing stuff on a daily basis.
I want us to go to the beach again, man. That was peak us. Beach days.
Yeah. I agree. It was cool.
Now y'all
Fun times.
Now y'all are peak bums.
Yeah, because I ain't even gonna lie. I want to do something that got a spa or something.
A spa.
Yeah.
You don't want to get on no mopeds?
Never ever.
I'm getting it.
Now don't do it.
Any other news and information? Who can't get right? Tell us what we need to watch.
Mobland on what's Mobland on Paramount?
Paramount
Mobland
Plus.
on Paramount.
Is it good?
Yeah,
I love
it's
it
good.
because I like foreign type stuff. Like it's a foreign type of mobsters somewhere else.
It's
so
dope.
I like it.
It's dope.
It's dope.
I've been watching Dope Thief. I think I'm an episode behind.
I ain't watched that.
It's on Apple.
Frank Lucas finally made his arrival.
Lucas.
I have not watched it yet.
Has made his arrival.
What's the name of the TV show again? Godfather of Harlem.
Godfather Harlem.
So I'm gonna let that
He's young
build.
Frank Lucas, but well, I ain't gonna ruin it.
And he
But,
light skinned.
yeah. Frank Lucas was dark as well.
I don't know, but I know what he would. I know that Denzel. He ain't Denzel color. I know that.
No. I mean, but they showed Frank Lucas. He's still living.
He almost more Denzel color than this nigga.
This nigga light skin.
That nigga our color. Well, not our.
Well, no, I'm dark.
Maybe.
Tell her what color you think you is. Who? Our color.
Denzel a little darker than me.
Nah, I don't know, but you try to say our color. You
I was
talking
saying
can't
me
get
and
right,
Ken
nigga.
Like that nigga like he too like to be Frank Lucas.
He is too like to be Frank Lucas.
Well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye bye.
Yeah, bitch, you.
I ain't got no dummies.
What?